Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Friday, Cap Nation Live. Friday, early in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Well, I guess if we think it's early today, it's going to be super early tomorrow when we're live. So good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Yesterday sucked, but, that happens when you're betting on sports. Can't win every single day, but you certainly do try. That is for sure. Good morning. Welcome. Another day, another dollar. Ready to rock, ready to roll, ready to get our asses in gear and some money in our pockets. Good morning. See everybody tuning in. Nice little crowd to start the day. Scott, Brian, Tom, Sophia Smith, Spendy, Ed, what's going on? Shane Brussel. Brad, hopefully you're doing well in Australia. Anthony, Nefty. Nefty says, it's my birthday, I need a winner, please. Well, you just never know. We might get you one. Mike, good morning. Who else is here? Daniel Ledger says, I'll take the blame on the Tulane game. I flipped the channel over to the Buccaneers game when they were up 24-7. I got to tell you, they were rolling and 100% capitalized on that rusty start by Houston. But boy, when Houston woke up, oh my Lord. And we'll go over all of that. We don't hide when we win. We don't hide when we lose. Jeff, good morning. Nigo, what's going on? Isaiah, good morning. NBA Real Tape in the Philippines, good morning. Mike Brown, good morning. Says he needed the Braves over for a 7-teamer yesterday. That's tough. Who else is here? Let's see. We've got a couple games. We got NBA. We got college football. We got a Major League Baseball game. We definitely have enough to make some great money today, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. One way or another, we're going to make sure that we have a quality day today for everybody. Mike Brown says, why can't I hear? If you can't hear, turn up the hearing, turn up the audio, turn the sound up, put the earplugs in so you can't hear me. Owen, good morning. Ryan C., good morning. Slowly catching back up. You guys are commenting faster than I could see. Absurd said it was the first time, or he's been watching the show all week, the first time he followed, and he got stiffed. Well, you can't win every single day. That's why the number one key to being successful betting sports, or at least on what we do, is being consistent. Being consistent. I tell all my customers that. Good morning. Good morning, Adam. Happy Friday. Definitely payday time. Doorsand.com, good morning. Joe, good morning. Mark, good morning. Real Champ, good morning. Last of a dying breed, hungover? No. Got a little head cold this morning, but no. Got allergies, bad. Allergies, real bad. Allergies, real bad. Nathan, good morning. Oh, I'm glad you have faith in me. Nick, what's going on? Good morning. Hey, our premium play clients, my personal play clients, anybody that's been with us or followed us for more than a day, if you guys are looking for that Mega Millions ticket, you're in the wrong place. All right, this is a long-term race, baby. This is a long-term race. This is definitely a long-term race. I think that's only the second losing day premium plays have had in over 2 weeks, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I think that's only the second losing day premium plays have had in over 2 weeks. Not bad. LT, you're all good. I knew that. I actually saw your text message, but I didn't see it until late. I didn't see it until late last night. I didn't want to email or text you back. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. But definitely, LT, be safe. You and the family and the kids, be safe. Keep me posted on how everything goes. So yeah, I was at a rehearsal, dinner / lunch / whatever, but it's like 2 hours away from the house, man. It's out there. It is definitely they definitely didn't choose a close place to get married, that's for sure. But it's a pretty cool place. Pretty cool place nonetheless, and it's going to be a fun weekend. It's going to be a fun weekend. Do I think Garrett earns a $300 million contract? I think he gets $300 million anyways. Or do I think he earns his contract? He already earned his contract. He's already earned his contract, in my opinion. If you're trying to get out of me, do I think he wins? Well, we'll find out. We'll break down the game. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. I haven't made a bet for today yet. I have not made a bet for today yet. Jeff, what was for rehearsal lunch? It was Italian food. Pasta. They had lasagna. It was actually like a sausage-based lasagna. It was actually pretty good. Lasagna, angel hair pasta, some fettuccine alfredo, some garlic bread, salad. They were lacking dessert, and fat man's got to eat. So when you're lacking dessert, that's generally not a good thing. But they were, it was good food. It was good food. It's at a winery, so it was pretty good. I was drinking these peach wine slushies that were pretty delicious. And it was hotter than snot outside, so it was pretty warm. It was refreshing to have a peach wine slushy. It was made out of like peach Moscato or something like that. Pretty good. So yesterday I stopped back in at the office on the way back. That way I could film the daily free play video and all that on the way home. And I got in the office, set everything up, got the cameras rolling, got everything going. And I knew it was going to be a bad day yesterday. This was in the evening. I knew everything was not going to pan out the way that we needed it to. And I look at the free play board, and I don't know what happened, but the whole thing reset. The Vibe interactive board, everything reset. Everything started from scratch. It don't even say winners on there. It don't even have the date on there. So when I seen all of that, I was like, oh, that's going to stink. I think because of the whole COVID thing, Jeff, I think they lost a good portion of their guest list. But I still believe there's still a good amount. I think there's still like 120 people. I think there's still like 120 people or more. I don't know. I just sign the check and go. Absurd, the Vibe board knew. Literally, I mean, I came in and this is what's on the board. The board looks like this. I mean, it don't have the date. Normally when I film the daily free play video, it's got, want more free winners. Tune in to Cap Nation Live, 10 a.m. Eastern time. That's not even on there. I mean, everything just got wiped out, deleted, the whole shenanigans. And I don't know. But I guess the Vibe board knows. Edward says, after the run we've been on, got to give 1 day back. You got to. It's sports betting. It wouldn't be what we do if it didn't happen. You give some back to make a lot. And that's exactly what we do. Exactly what happens from time to time. And, you got to jump right back on the train and you got to have that big bounce back day. And that's exactly what we do and what we specialize in. And, I love the bounce back days. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Now, if you've been sending me an email, for some reason, Outlook on my phone, which is I use Outlook. I use Microsoft Outlook for my email on my iPhone, and it's crashed. You open it, it crashes. You open it, it crashes. So I think I need to delete it and reinstall it, but I am checking the email. And the ones that did email me late last night or early this morning, I will reply to everybody. Everybody that took advantage of that big 2 days of promotions, 2 days free premium plays, 2 days of my personal plays, etc., etc., etc. I will make sure that you guys get your account activated. And again, if you guys want to have 2 days of premium plays or 2 days of my personal plays free, you need to head to our website, cappersdirect.com. And at the top of the page, like on the Vibe board on the right-hand side, it tells you, it tells you exactly how to take advantage of it. All right, so read the instructions there, take advantage of it, and I hope everybody takes advantage of that one. All right, so what do we got today? Well, definitely need to recap what we didn't do yesterday. As long as I get the go-ahead, Tom, for the UFC, I'm definitely going to be talking about it. As long as I get the go-ahead, and then I will. I'm just waiting on them to allow me to. Sly says, rumor is you're wearing that same blue tuxedo from the wedding singer. I actually have my own tux, and I love a good black tie party, let me tell you. I clean up real well. And contrary to, some beliefs out there. As far as, let me see something, hold on. If you make an account without buying a package, will you still get texted the free plays? Well, we don't text out free plays. My personal plays go out by text. Premium plays are on the website. And if you're asking about the promotion with Bet Online and all of that, follow the promotion. And if you meet the guidelines, then you can choose 2 days of my personal plays or 2 days of premium plays. And if you choose my personal plays, those will be texted to you. Joe says, I'll take one off day compared to multiple on days. Absolutely. How much is it to sign up? Well, it just depends which package you purchase, Owen. A lot of packages on the website. There's a package for every budget. UFC won't be out until after the weigh-ins. You guys got to understand that. UFC won't be out until after the weigh-ins. If you have the UFC package, it won't be out until after the weigh-ins. Michael Campbell, what is the best way to withdraw money from BetOnline? Depends what's most convenient for you, Michael. Myself personally, I always use Bitcoin. I use Bitcoin on any of my offshore transactions. Whatever's the best for you. But as far as, package prices go, start out, you can get a 3-day trial package on sale, 3 days for $99. There's bigger packages. The bigger the package, the cheaper the per day expense goes. The big combo package, which is a smoking deal, which is a week of premium plays, a week of my personal plays, guaranteed Saturday tomorrow, which heck is $150 all by itself. The big Sunday NFL guaranteed play on Sunday, the guaranteed max fight pick tomorrow in the UFC. All that package is $300. And a lot of people say, "Oh wow, $99. You're insane." Well, we're not insane. We actually bet the games for thousands of dollars. People want to win, but yet they want to pay, the price of, an economical car. Doesn't always happen that way. Lucky, I'm new to BetOnline too. I've done one cash out so far. I did it a week ago Monday. I'm due for another one here shortly. It took literally, and no joke, it took 39 minutes. I did Bitcoin. I did Bitcoin. It took 39 minutes from the time I initiated it until the time they actually sent the Bitcoin. And mine was for $12,000. What's the best Bitcoin wallet? There's a lot of them out there. Atomic's a great one. You could use Cash App, Coinbase. There's a lot of them out there. There's a million Bitcoin wallets out there. Choose the one that you like the most. Yeah, the Score app has a book, so be careful what you read on their website. People that are pushing agendas and having articles written, and then they accept bets. Be careful. There's always that motive behind them. Brad says the combo pack is just for me. Brad likes that combo pack. Nigo says scared money don't make money. Kenny says, which package is better, 3 days of premium plays for $99 or guaranteed Saturday for $150? Well, guaranteed Saturday is just one game. It's our big guaranteed game, basically the big one. Rodney says, I ordered my package for 3 days at midnight, and they said that it expires on the 10th. Rodney, your package doesn't expire on the 10th. I'm looking at it right now. I sent you a text message this morning. Your package, it says right there, it actually says from the 9th to the 12th, which is actually a day extra because they always do that for people that sign up late in the day before, but that'll get adjusted to show you 9, 10, and 11. That actually shows you your start date of the 9th, not your expiration date. That's where it says from means when it starts. But I'm looking at your account right now, Rodney, and thank you for joining, and you're on my personal plays. So once I have those ready, I'll be reaching out to you, like I said in the text, and I send my personal plays via text. So once I have them ready, they'll go out. Which package would I suggest? So you can make your way to $1 million ASAP? Well, there's no Super Lotto ticket here, bud. All right, this is a long-term. No problem, Roddy. No reason to be sorry at all, man. No reason to be sorry at all. Glad to have you on board. Very glad to have you on board. Mr. Warden, good morning. But as far as which package is the best, any of our premium play or my personal play, any of the long-term packages will always treat you right. William tuning in via text, good morning. Nigo says, let's get the show rolling. The show is rolling. If you don't see the Barbershop poll on the screen, then you're in the wrong place. This show's been rolling already. We've been rolling already. Sheldon says, how much you can bet? How much can I bet? Is that the question? If you're asking how much I can bet, I can bet any dollar amount that I choose to. Molly, I'm doing fantastic. Mike, we've got packages that suit every bankroll and every budget. And all you have to do is find one that works for you, because everybody's situation's different. And just remember, the longer the package, the cheaper the overall price. You might see a big price tag on something that says 2 years, but you're literally paying a couple dollars a day when it's all said and done for the best stuff that we have. Killer K says, what's up? Just bought the combo package for $300. Thank you for jumping on board. I'm assuming Killer K is Mr. Watkins. I'm assuming that's you, because I see that is the last one with a K first name. Owen says he lost $300 last night. Well, that happens. That happens. You can't win every single day. I had a big losing night. We'll go over the full recap of what we did, because one thing that I pride myself on is not just showing up when we win, but showing up when we lose as well. You know, I gotta be honest, it would have been easy for me just to not show up today, call in sick. Morning, Aaron. Good morning. Would have been real easy, but everybody knows that ain't me. And it is true, Miles, the longer the package, the cheaper the overall price. We reward people that want to be with us long term, because this is not a short-term thing. Sports betting is not about just today. It's more than just today. It's about what we're going to do tomorrow, the next day. Not even that. It's about what happens to your bankroll in 6 months. A lot of people, you burn through your bankroll. You won't be around. You won't be around. We make sure that people are. Didn't know we could play the video on the Vibe Interactive board, but now I probably screwed everything up. So, want to be with us long? Oh man, we got audio coming out of that one. Better figure out how to stop that. Brad, sometimes it's good to be international and go to sleep, right? Sometimes it works out. All right, so full recap of what we didn't do yesterday. All right, what we didn't do yesterday, because we had a bad day. First of all, free play. Tulane plus the 7. Started out fantastic. I'll be the first to admit, I didn't get to watch the games yesterday. I watched part of them. I didn't get to watch every game yesterday, for the fact that stepson is getting married and had the rehearsal and all of that stuff. Tulane plus 7. Started out fantastic. As soon as Houston knocked off the rust, it was all she wrote. They blew a big lead. It was like the Houston defense finally started playing. And it was all she wrote. Still all she wrote. Oh, Lucky, we take care of all of our clients. We take care of everybody. So we dropped Tulane plus the 7. Gave out a free premium play on the Bucks yesterday. And unfortunately, that one didn't pan out either. Brady getting beat by Big Dick Nick again. And, it is what it is. We dropped that one. The over in the first 5 of the Rays game. They got it in the 6th, but that don't count. That don't help. Daniel, do I bet units? No, I don't. We don't believe in a unit system. We don't bet units. We bet everything flat, straight up, and we flat bet exactly the same. The only way to be successful betting ours is to bet them all the same. If there's 2 plays or 4 plays or 1, they're all the same. Increase your bankroll. As your bankroll increases, increase your bet size. It's a general rule of thumb. But as far as units go, no. We don't believe in units. Units is the quickest way to go broke. Nothing like 2-1 or 3-1 and not making a penny that day. And anybody that pushes you to bet units is not betting the games themselves. They're not showing you tickets on a continuous basis. That's for sure. Mike Smith, did I get confirmation for game of the week? We will not be having a game of the week today. No game of the, or this week anyways. No personal play game of the week this week. Don't have to put one out, and decided not to. I mean, obviously I could have, and I would have made an extra 10 grand selling it. But let's be honest. I bet the games, so I want to make sure that if I give out a game of the week, it better be something that I absolutely believe in. Because if it's not, then I'm just screwing you guys over, and I would never do that. I would never do that. So no game of the week for me this week. Obviously, we'll have guaranteed Saturday tomorrow, the big Sunday NFL play, the max fight pick. That's enough for me. That's enough for me this week. Don't need to rush anything. Don't need to push anything. But back to the recap. Premium plays. Had an ouch of a day. 1-3. But let's see. Before that, they were 3-0, 2-1, 1-2, 3-1, 2-1, 2-2, 2-1, 2-1, and they had the big 6-1 day. Premium plays had an off day, but it happens. Tampa Bay plus 1.5 got shut down by the Yanks yesterday. We took the Rays team total over, and that didn't pan out obviously because they got shut the heck down yesterday. The Rays were blanked yesterday basically. We did hammer the over in the Houston Tulane game, over 59.5. That was easy. And then the Bucks, which was a free play, so we dropped that one. Personal plays ended up going 2-1. Started out fantastic. We hit the Atlanta Braves. We hit the first quarter over for the Bucks, over 7.5. That was definitely looking good. And started out 2-0. And then it started to peter off from there. We pushed the next one. The Bucks first half team total over 13. Ended up pushing on that one. That was plus 100, even money. And then dropped the over in the Yankees game. Close, but no cigar. Rays couldn't help us at all yesterday. And then late, the over in the Bucks game. We needed one more score there, and we didn't get it. But, that happens. 2-1 on my personal plays yesterday. So, not bad. We'll take the 2-1. Before that, we were 2-1, 3-0, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. So, in the last 6 days of betting on my personal plays, we really haven't recorded an outright losing day. So, we'll take what we have. We'll move forward towards today, and we'll pound the snot out of the books today. We'll pound the snot out of the books today, and we can't win every single day, but we're damn going to try, that's for sure. That is for sure. So I got this computer finally restarting and refreshing for us. And then we're going to start our breakdowns. Just 3 games today. A lot of Barbershop today. A lot of Barbershop talk today. And for everybody that's new to our channel, we don't just jump right into the games and just give you both sides of the games, in 3 different directions or anything like that. A lot of off-topic talk here when it comes to sports betting, and that's one thing that we pride ourselves in. Do I hedge? I don't generally hedge my bets, no. The only thing that I would hedge would be a big parlay, and that's if it was the last leg and I wanted to guarantee me money, and the profit was good enough to hedge. Other than that, I don't hedge. If you're in this business to hedge, you're doing this all wrong. We don't rank our picks. If they make it as a premium play, then they're a quality play. If they make it as a premium play, they're a quality play. If we were going to rank them, it'd be the same thing as doing a unit system. I don't know. Hartthorne Wingo. Are we hedge fund managers now? Real champ. Yeah, if you got a big parlay and it's got a big cash out, and it's worth a hedge, then yeah. But as far as would I put the same money across all the picks? Yeah, that's exactly what we do. If you're $100 better and there's 3 premium plays, you bet to win $100 on all 3. If you're $1,000 better, bet to win $1,000 on all 3, or all 2, or just the 1, or whatever the case it may be that day. So the only way to be successful betting our plays is to make sure you're betting straight up and betting the same across the board, not picking and choosing which ones you like. Generally what happens is when people come to us and they decide, oh, I don't like that play, I'm not going to play it. Usually wins. Or I don't like that one, I'm not going to play it. I only like this one because it's not against my home team, or whatever the case may be. Gotta be consistent. Consistency is the number one key to success, especially if you're working with us. Brandon, we should create a 20-man team to fund an account. It's actually legal in Nevada to do a hedge fund for sports betting. It's been done in the past. There's a couple that are successful that are private. There was a couple that were public that were not successful, but that's because the people that were running it really had no clue what they were doing. It's been something that I've been approached with before in the past about running one. But I don't know if I want. I already got a big enough job here. Although I guess if you had the lawyers draw up everything in the account and take care of all the back end stuff and all the paperwork, wouldn't be that big of an issue. Cecil says, pound that Yankees total up for me, guys. He wants you to pound the over so he can take the under. Mike Smith says, Kyle, let's go with that. It would be fun. Would be fun. Definitely would be fun. Yeah, what the NFL is going to do is I'm curious to see, as more players get it and more players and more games get postponed or canceled or whatever the case may be, I am curious to see how the NFL proceeds. The NBA showed that it could be successful. Major League Baseball showed that it could be successful. The NHL showed it could be 100% successful without a positive test. Same thing with the NBA. So definitely look forward to seeing what they do in the future to make sure that we continue to get the NFL the rest of the season. I do think they're going to have to do something. Players having their own free reign to come and go with zero recourse. Bubble makes a difference. You know, Major League Baseball didn't play in a bubble. Major League Baseball didn't play in a bubble, and they had their hiccups, but they've proven that they can have a winning strategy and a winning contingency, and baseball, for not playing in a bubble, made it work. But a bubble definitely makes a difference. Bubble definitely makes a difference. Tennessee should have to forfeit. You know, it definitely does suck. I play in a lot of you guys know I play in a fantasy football league with some old fishing buddies of mine that I used to fish tournaments with and against from California, and we've got an expensive buy-in. We've got a $1,000 buy-in and $100 per move, so there gets some big money in it. And you know, let's be honest, fantasy is like the last of my worries. The contests are the last of my worries. All of that stuff. And Daniel, it won't get canceled. That I promise. They'll figure out a way. It won't get canceled. And so fantasy is like the last of my worries. And I always forget. Man, and I had players on Pittsburgh last week who got forced into a bye, completely got screwed on my fantasy, and I should have won. I ended up losing by like 3 points last week, and I had 3 players not playing. It was rough. So if you play fantasy, you definitely have to pay extra attention due to the games getting moved around and the schedules and all of that. But nonetheless, we need to make some money. We need some games to win today. We will. We will. After yesterday, no doubt about it, we will. We will. Isaiah says Georgia Tech versus Louisville. Yeah, they're playing today. We'll talk about it when we get there. That's for sure. Edward, only while recording. Exactly. All right. Sportsbooks won't let football get canceled. Yeah, they said that about March Madness too, and look what happened. You know, anything's possible, but it ain't going anywhere. Too much money involved. Too much money involved. You know, it's kind of sad when it's Friday and we only got one baseball game on the board, one basketball game, one college football game, 3 games on the board today. Makes me kind of sad. Obviously, having the NBA in October is a great thing. Obviously, we would normally have October baseball. Harlan, what happens when you say we will and we won't? Well, shit happens, right? If you're expecting to win the lotto today, if you're expecting me to be your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, your Mega Millions ticket, especially for free plays on a free live show, I don't even have to answer that one. But I promise, one thing that I do promise you, Hawthorne, the people that are on board with us long term, They will make money. They will, and I will. But as far as you, can't guarantee it. Because you're already asking those questions, which means you have that mentality where you probably think that you come here and you think that I should just drop winners on you and they should bat 100 or 1,000. That we should just go 4 for 4. But if you're looking for me to be your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, I don't walk on water. I mean, I turn miracles for a lot of people, but I don't walk on water, all right? Mike Brown, I just want you to get me out of my mom's basement. Deal. 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 Where is Oscar? Where's our buddy Oscar? Where's our buddy Oscar? Oh, Lucky, I know what your comment was about. I know what your comment. Hey, you know, I get it though. People come here, they see the guy on the screen, they expect perfection, you know, and there's nobody that demands perfection more than I do. Let me just put that out there. There's nobody out there that demands perfection more than I do. Okay? That's a fact. That's a fact. Edward says, shit, get me out of my wife's basement. You're killing me, Ed. Ruben, what is going on, my brother? But yeah, nonetheless, I mean, I get it. Shit happens. As Kessie said, another day, another dollar. You know, we're not going to win every day. I get it. Some people come here, you know, and yeah, Brad, you know, he said that he didn't, but, you know, we know he did. We know what it was about. And I get it. Comes with the territory. I'll be honest, guys. Hawthorne, if we're looking for losers, just fade you. Not a problem. We will fade you. You know, I mean, I get it. People come here. They see that, you know, they see somebody in my position give out a play, and they think that they could just go, you know, balls to the walls, lights out on it. And then there's some, like Isaac said, that are just waiting for us to lose so that way they can comment. Yvonne says, watching from the Bahamas, fantastic. Where's my brother Jermaine? He watches from the Bahamas as well. Haven't seen Jermaine in a while. Hopefully he's doing all right. You know, some people just wait for you to lose and they want to take a jab. There's people that have services like we do, that have fake accounts, and they come here and they troll us. You know, it is what it is. It happens. I get it. You know, it doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. But one thing that I will always preach, and a lot of times we see it, oh, you effing suck. You suck this. You suck that. You lost. Oh, my God. Blah, 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 blah. It generally means they bet too big. It generally, you know, means they bet too big. And Nego, no, there's no chumps here. You know, we're all adults, or should be, and if you're not, then, you know, you should probably go watch Adley videos with your, you know, with your little brother or sister or something like that. But Sophia Smith from the Bahamas as well, very nice. Got a big contingency tuning in from the Bahamas. You know, and it comes with the territory of, you know, being in the gambling business. You know, sometimes you just straight get punched in the nose. You know, last night we got punched in the nose. It happens. It happens. Wipe that blood off, get a new t-shirt, and we'll get it back today. And if we don't get it back today, well, then maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, because the best comments that I get are when you lose 2 days in a row and they come back and they tell you how bad you suck because you lost 2 days in a row. And then they're like, oh, yeah, I'm going all in tomorrow because there's no way you lose. No, there's no way a professional like you will lose 3 days in a row. And you're like, yeah, buddy, just wait. Just wait. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Brad says, Kyle after loss, Oscar appears, right? Right? You know, you guys got to remember, I bet the games. And I'm no chump better. You know, for somebody that's advising you to bet on, I don't bet small. Not to say people that bet small are chump bettors, because you're not. It don't matter if you're betting $5 or $50,000 on a game. I respect every dollar that's bet on a game. What I don't respect is all these Twitter touts and all these YouTube touts that tell you to take something, and they might show you a ticket once a year. Or these clowns that are on Twitter, and they crop out their bet amount. What do you got to hide? Because I promise you, if it was $10,000 or hell, $500, they would brag about it. It's easy to go put $1 or $2 on every NBA team in the beginning of the season for a futures wager. What do they got invested? $150 for advertising later on? Oscar, what's going on? You're all good. We got lots of good Oscars in here. Honestly, I don't even know which Oscar it was that was trolling us that day. You know, and then so back to the story. So, I mean, there's this one guy on Twitter always shows a futures bet and never shows a dollar amount. But hey, it's easy to, you know, spend $60 in the beginning of the season, put $2 on every team, and at the end of the season, you can act like you're King Kong because you took the Heat at plus 2,700 in the beginning of the season, or whatever it was. But yet, if you had any substantial amount of money on it, you would show it off, right? I would. I mean, I do on a daily basis. It's not to brag. It's to show you guys that I'm real. It shows you guys that I'm not a peanut better, because I got news for you. I know you guys aren't. I know there's somebody, you know, there's a lot of people in here that put their hard-earned money on the games that I give out. And if it ain't worth my own money, for me to put my own hard-earned money on it, God damn, it sure as hell ain't yours. It ain't worth yours. If I can't put $1,000 on a game, why should you put 100 on mine? Right? Chances are I bet bigger than most people here. Now, not everybody, because I know we've got some bettors in here that make me look small. Even though they're in the live chat and they say they bet nothing. I know who you guys are, because you told me. But don't worry, secret's safe with me. Daniel, with the limited game schedule, we haven't been putting out our consensus plays. Just daily free plays. Other than that, says, how are your consensus plays doing? I don't think I bet enough money to buy the premium plays at the moment. Let me ask you a question, Daniel. How much money do you bet on a game? You know, we had somebody ask this a couple weeks ago and we broke it down to them. And when I actually made it into dollars and cents, they had to disappear because they knew exactly what it meant. Most people can justify premium plays if you're on a long-term package, and we'll break it down to you. And I don't care if it's $20 a game or $20,000 a game. Nobody gets made fun of in here. $5 a game to $50,000. Nobody gets made fun of. So, Daniel, you bet $50 a game. Perfect example. So, you bet $50. And you bet it on a game that lasts anywhere from 2 hours to 4 hours. Okay? Now, granted, with TV time and all of that, let's just say 3 hours. On average, a game. So you're going to risk $55 generally with the juice if it's a football game, or even if it's just a straight 50. You're going to invest $50 in a game that will last you 3 hours. Chances are you're betting more than one game in a day. Chances are you're betting 2 or 3 games, sometimes 4 games in a day, which if you're betting $50 a game, that equals $100, $150, $200 over the course of one day, 3 hours at a pop, $50. Whereas we have packages that start out at $99 for 3 days, but you'll risk $200 on games or $220 if it's a football day. Or maybe you're the guy that will only pick one game a day and you bet $50. But most people aren't. But you'll put $50 on something, you'll risk $50 on something that lasts 3 hours. Well, if you could get premium plays long term for $4 or $7 or hell, $10 a day, how is that not worth it? How is that? Obviously, we're not going to go 100%. Nobody ever will. And anybody who ever tells you that they are, they're full of shit and they're lying to you. But for instance, yesterday the company, if you follow the company on Twitter, I actually retweeted it. The company put out that anybody who bought a premium package yesterday, a 1-year premium package, and I know of 2 people, at least in the live chat, and I'm not going to name them because who buys what is their own deal. But 2 people in the live chat took them up on that offer. Anybody that bought a 1-year premium play membership, they got it doubled for free. So if you buy a premium play package membership, there was one that was, I think it's $3,500, which I'm not saying everybody needs to go out and spend $3,500. But for instance, because you're asking for dollars and cents, if you're getting 2 years of premium plays and 2 years of the guaranteed Saturday plays, which somebody was asking earlier, which one's better, guaranteed Saturday premiums? Guaranteed Saturday is just one game. It's $150 a game. But if you're spending that money on a 2-year package because you get the second year free, which, believe it or not, there's a lot of people in here on a 2-year package, you're getting plays for $730 or 730 days. You know, you divide that up, you're paying $4.79 a day for premium plays and guaranteed Saturday on Saturdays for 2 years. There's players that have it, there's clients of ours that actually have it cheaper than that because they bought that big combo package. Edward, Jeff's not on a 2-year package. Jeff's been with me a very long time, but Jeff's not on a 2-year package. I think Jeff's package is actually up for renewal in less than a month. So a $50 bettor can take advantage of it, even if it was 3 days, $99, or when we have the sale. When we have the sale, buy 3 days, get 3 days free, etc., etc., etc. You know, you can justify it. Now, obviously, your profit margin will be a lot less than, you know, the guy that's spending $500 or $1,000 or something like that. Jeff, I guess that just means we need to win some more money. So we've got guys that are betting anywhere from $15, $20 all the way up to the tens of 20s of thousands of dollars, just like I'm betting. So there's a story and there's a line for everybody. And you just have to pick the one that not everybody has access or the capability to buy a long-term package. We understand that. We try and keep our packages as cheap as possible, but we're not a $5 a day service. You're not going to find us selling plays for $4.99 a day. Hell, we have our lowest price day ever, and we donate all that money to charity. Mike says, I spent $300 2 days ago on a package, and I'm up a total of $1,500, so it paid off so far. And the one thing that we do, I can't vouch for other services out there. I've worked at some. I mean, hell, I've worked in the broiler rooms back in the day. Okay? One thing that we're different, and one thing that separates us from the other guys. The guy on Jeopardy, yeah. Don't believe that shit. But what separates us from the others? First of all, I bet the games, and I prove it. I prove it on a daily basis. So I'm betting regardless if people sign up or not. But the one thing that separates us from everybody else is we always make sure our clients make money. It doesn't matter if you participate in a $15 free day where we donate all the money raised to charity like we just did last Sunday, or if you buy a 3-day premium play package or a 3-day personal play package, or you buy the year package. We always guarantee that you make a profit. As long as you're betting straight up and you're keeping your bets consistent, meaning you're betting the same amount, I know if you guys make money because I'm betting the games. So for everybody that bought the combo package last Saturday, it's time for you guys to renew. If you bought the combo package last Saturday, it's time for you guys to renew. I know that because of what we do. Because I bet the games. I don't even have to go back and look at the record. I can tell people if they're making money because I can look at my bankroll and I can see where mine is. But let's just say somebody signs up for 3 days. And here's where we're different. And then I want to get to the breakdowns, okay? Because I know that's why 99% of you are here. If you guys sign up for a package on our website, I can't guarantee you 365 days of straight winning. It's impossible. So we factor that into the equation on everything that we do. There's going to be times where we have 2 or 3 losing days. Hell, we might even have a losing week. It happens. I had a losing week. I had a losing week at the end of September. I had a bad personal play week in the end of September. We're just now coming out from it. My players that were on from September, they're still getting plays from me because I'm digging them out of a hole. We leave no man or woman behind. So if you buy a 3-day package, after day number 3, if you're not up, we take care of you until you are. There's been times where we've buried ourselves in a big hole. And it takes us a week or 2 to claw our way back to, fresh air and get us back into the green. It happens. And somebody tells you it doesn't, they're full of shit and they don't bet on the games and they're just trying to shyster you. Bad days happen, bad weeks happen. 52 weeks in a year. We're not going to have 52 straight winning weeks. It happens. The losing weeks happen. They come from time to time. And they come when you least expect it. So we always plan for that. And we will always take care of our own. We don't leave anybody behind. From last Saturday, I don't have everything in front of me, but I'll take a look real quick. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've had one losing day. I went 1-3 on Saturday. I had a bad Saturday last Saturday. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 3-0, 2-1, and then yesterday's 2-1. Premium plays had a bad day yesterday. They went 1-3, which was a bad day. 3-0, 2-1, 1-2, 3-1, 2-1. And we don't take the big juice plays, so when you're up, you're up. We will definitely take care of our own. Plus, if you bought that combo package, you got guaranteed Saturday. John, there's nothing on it. It's blank. But don't worry, we'll get there. But if you're on the combo package, you get guaranteed Saturday, which was a blowout winner. You got that max fight pick, which was a blowout winner. And you also got the big Sunday NFL guaranteed play, which we haven't lost one of all year. You also got that in your package. So the people that bought that combo package, it's time for them to renew. They won on my personal plays. They won on premium plays. They smoked the books on guaranteed Saturday. They smoked the books on the Sunday play, and they smoked the books on the guaranteed max fight pick. That they did. And Reggie, the Mississippi State, that was last Saturday's premium play. It was the only loser. It was the only premium play loser last Saturday. Max Smith, is the 1-year package buy one, get one free? Now, not technically, but if you buy it, or if anybody buys it in here, I'll make sure you guys get it. Reggie, that's right. We were 2-1. Why am I saying, do I have it backwards? You are correct. We went 2-1 Saturday. We went 2-1 last Saturday. You are correct. Alex, are any of the guaranteed Saturday plays included in your personal or premium? Guaranteed Saturdays never show up in personal or premium plays. If you're asking, are they in a package? There's a 1-year package that includes guaranteed Saturday plays. But yes, Maximus, if you buy a 1-year premium play package today, I will make sure it gets doubled. Look at Reggie. I love it. Guaranteed Saturday hit, UFC hit, premiums went 2-1, and I went 2-1. That's right. It was the 2-1 day. It was a big money-making day. The guaranteed plays cleaned house. Brian held 0-3 yesterday. Free plays went 0-3 yesterday. Myself, personally, I went 2-1. Sophia Smith, no, you bet them all separate. You bet them all separate. If we've got three plays in that day, you bet them all separate. Now, if you want to do a small parlay, I mean small, parlay should be your fun money. If you lose a parlay, it should never take away from your bankroll. Not a noticeable difference. It should not take away anything from your winning day. You go 2-1 and you have a winning day. If you're with us and you go 2-1, that's positive every day. Positive cash flow every day. Your parlay should never take away from that number that's increasing. But yes, Maximus, buy a year of premium plays. I will make sure they double it, and that's for anybody that does it. They put the tweet out late yesterday. It was yesterday afternoon, so I don't think a lot of people saw it. They didn't email about it or anything of that nature. So if you guys didn't get to take advantage of it, I will make sure that it's honored today. And if you do the 1 year of premium play package, I'll make sure it gets doubled. Reg Chambers says, yesterday was the only losing day since I got the package last Saturday. That is a fact. What's a good bet on each game? That's, as far as what people should bet, I can't advise you how much you should bet. Now, if you want help with your bankroll, by all means. That's one of our specialties, bankroll management. We actually need to talk about that more often. I mean, I know I preach always bet within your means, don't do anything stupid. But you really got to get down to the nitty gritty. And we could spend more time on bankroll management because everybody always asks, what percentage should I bet? Should I bet this percentage? Should I bet this dollar amount? Everybody's situation in life is different. Everybody's bankroll is different. You can give two people the same size bankroll, and still, their situation is different. For instance, me and Edward, we could both go deposit $5,000 into a DraftKings account. And hold on to this story. Steven, wish the site would take Venmo or PayPal. We're not set up for Venmo. You got to remember, our site is automated. So when you sign up, you get instant access. We don't take PayPal on the site. But if PayPal is holding you back from making a purchase, I know you texted me. I was out last night, so I didn't have a chance to reply. But just do me a favor, send me another message, and if you're needing it to be by PayPal, I can always take PayPal. They don't prefer it on the site because it's not instant. It's not instant. It's not automated. Our site gives you instant access as soon as you sign up. Okay, but back to this. Me and Edward could go deposit $5,000 into our own account. We could have the same bankroll. Matter of fact, all of us in here can go deposit the same amount on every bankroll. I mean, the same amount in an account. And your guys' situation is different than my situation. My situation is different than everybody else's. Let's just say we lost that bankroll. That $5,000 that we all put into the account, we lost it all. I can reload. Can you? If you guys all got a free $5,000 into an account and you lost it, can you reload? Can you come back again to dig and claw and fight your way out of it? Not everybody can. So everybody's bankroll situation is different. Everybody's bank account, everybody's employment status, everybody's life status is different. So when people ask me how much should I bet on this game or what percentage of the bankroll, there's so many things that go into it, like how much is your bankroll? What happens if you lose it? You know, these are the things that people don't talk about. What happens about this? What happens about that? What happens when this happens? There's so many things that go into a bankroll and managing a bankroll that it's very hard for me to be able to, tell somebody else how much you should bet on a game or how much of your bankroll. I can advise you. You know what I mean? People ask me all the time, hey, I average $200 a game, or when I really like something, I step out and I bet $1,000 on it. Well, if you lost $1,000, is it going to kill your bankroll? Are you still going to be able to bet tomorrow? Can you bet Saturday if you lost $1,000 on a big game today? Yes? Okay, good. Put $1,000 on our guaranteed Saturday. There's people out there that push you to bet the most that you can bet right now. Be careful of those people, okay? I will never tell you guys to go all in. There'll be services out there that tell you guys to go all in. There'll be Twitter touts, people on Twitter, people on YouTube saying this is the lock star of the day. Put everything you have on this game. And if you guys do that, then you're going to lose more times than not, and you're going to be stuck in a very shitty situation. So that's one thing that I will always tell you guys. Always bet within your means. Save that thing for the rainy day, because that rainy day will come. Our rainy day was yesterday. We had a piss poor day yesterday. And I mean, we got 522 people here, which is fantastic. Thank you all, by the way. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll tell you the reasons why here in a minute. Now, I'd rather admit this with 520 people here than with the 60 people that were here when we first turned on the cameras and we were live for the first 10 minutes. I had a losing day yesterday. Free plays sucked. It was horrible for people that were betting our free plays. Horrible for me because I bet the games. Premium plays had a losing day, the first losing day in a while. My personal plays went 2-1. Lucky, congratulations. I hope everything is a success. And the baby and mama, everything will be healthy and happy and safe in a couple of hours. Keep me posted. But always plan for that rainy day, guys. And for the 520 people that are here, I would rather admit to you guys, I could have just ran and hide. I could have been like, oh man, I'm sick, I'm hungover. I mean, being hungover, it was my stepson's wedding rehearsal, lunch/evening dinner, or early. It was actually a lunch. They call it rehearsal dinner, but it was a lunch. It would have been easy for me to say, oh man, I'm hungover, I'm in a hotel, we'll do the show Saturday morning, and forget and slide and hope you guys forget that we had a piss poor shitty day losing on Thursday. Nah. No way, no how. No way, no how. I'd rather come on live and face you guys and say, hey guys, we had a losing day. We had a losing day. But it's okay. We'll bounce back. As long as you're always betting within your means, we'll bounce back. We always do. Lucky, boy or girl, and a name, please. And if you need a name suggestion, if it's a boy, I recommend Kyle. You can't go wrong. We're all great guys. And I mean, hey, or at least maybe, like a middle name. If it's a girl, you can switch it from Kyle to Kylie, Maybe middle name. You got to throw it in there. Maybe a week of free plays with the name. Reggie says, Aaron, I also hammer the guaranteed Saturday play, or the guaranteed plays. That's a fact. So, Sly says, over and under on the odds of Lucky's child being born over 8 pounds, odds minus 115. Well, we would need to know where Lucky's weighing in himself. I love it, Terry. Love it. Absolutely, El Negrito, we're definitely going to get our money back. That is for sure. Nigo says, Cap Nation spreading like the Rona. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Lucky, I love it. I love it. Well, I hope Benjamin Jacob, I hope everything comes out as a success, and mom and baby are healthy and happy. And I got news for you. If the baby's coming in a few hours, because nobody's going to tell you this, all right? They tell you to get your sleep ahead of time. They tell you, I'm voting on the over 8 pounds. I take the over. I take the over. Nobody's going to tell you. See, this is the thing about Cap Nation. We got the Barbershop poll. We talk about everything from life to betting on sports and everything in between. But Lucky, I'm going to give you this advice. Those diapers, in the first couple days, it comes out like black tar. They don't tell you that in baby training, all right? When you go through that little tour of the hospital, they don't tell you that first shit, the first couple shits, it ain't green until they get home and they start eating baby food. All right? That first couple diapers are going to come out like black tar. It is disgusting. Mask up, brother. Mask up, glove up, and just dive right in. All right? They joke and say, get your sleep now because you're not going to get it in the coming days. It's true. It's true. I'm giving you a free pass, Lucky. Log off the live show. I mean, I love all the viewers, and I love the viewership going up, but log off the live show and get some sleep now. Because you ain't going to get any soon. Just ask Edward. Real Champ says, let's all win so we all give Lucky diapers, right? It's the truth. Those first couple days of shits are like black tar. It's disgusting. Last of a Dying Breed says, yup, truth. My boy just came out on the 26th. Congratulations to you as well. Terry Bass says, it's true story. I have 4 boys. It's nasty. Mike Smith, put the Vicks under your nose and dive in. It's bad. And Lucky, maybe you already have kids and you already know, but it's bad. Perfect Rotation says, giving winners and preparing for fatherhood. What a guy. Hey, I'll be honest, guys. You never know love until you have a kid. You know, you never know love until you have a kid, and there ain't anything like it. So enjoy it. Live it every day. And let me tell you, my daughter's going to be 5 in less than a month. It goes like that. It goes like that. And I work a lot. I work a lot. More than most. And always got to make time for them. You know, they grow up like that. It was just yesterday evening I was letting her run through the sprinklers. Let her ride her bike to the park and let her run through the sprinklers. Jesus, just seems like the other day I was changing that black tar diaper in the hospital. Brandon, I don't have to worry about that one. I've got a girl. Look, he says I already have kids, but I forgot about the black tar. I have to prepare myself. See, that one, it kind of... It kind of, you know, scarred me for life. Real Champ says, let's all take out these bookies, Cap Nation. We're going to. We're going to. Sly says, enjoy the youth while you can. Wait until they're teenagers. Man, I don't know if I can wait for that. I don't want it to happen. I was just asking my wife, what can we do to slow it down? Because it's coming too quick. It's coming too quick. Never says, I've got one at the University of Kansas. It goes by fast. Enjoy. Mike, definitely missing him. Missing him is a big thing. Pamela Garcia says, black tar, old mucus. Yeah. Juan, thank you for resubscribing to the combo package. I see that you just re-upped as well. Richard, thanks for buying the combo package as well. I know you've been with us for quite some time, and you just renewed as well. All right, folks. Premium plays are not out yet, first of all. Our premium plays are not out yet. They'll be out here in, I'd imagine, about an hour and 20 minutes. Premium plays will be out. Same thing with my personal plays. Brandon says, my oldest has done 2 deployments on the Truman aircraft carrier. She's 22. That's awesome. I was on the Ronald Reagan when it was in Newport News in Norfolk, and then rode it around to Coronado. All right, so Lucky again, congratulations. And I hope mama and baby will be healthy and happy in a couple hours. Johnny K, good morning. Christopher Bayer, good morning. Mike says, wait till she's 7 or 8, Kyle. Good luck. Man. Every day she cracks me up. Every day she cracks me up. Man, she's getting so big. And every day. So, she's just now getting comfortable riding her bike. And we're riding down the street yesterday. And then we'll get to the games. So, I'm like, let's go to the mailbox. Jay Hugh from Taipei, Taiwan, good morning or good evening for you. And I said, I got an idea. I said, let's ride your bike to the park. She got so excited, so we started going down the street. And, Rodney, do I send them before 12? Not 12 Eastern time, no, because I'm live. I'll send them about a half hour after live. You'll get a text message from me as soon as we get off the live show. And, sure enough, you know, she's pedaling her bike, and I hear, hey, Daddy. I said, yes. And it's, look at me, silly goose. And I'm like, huh? You know, their kids are sharp these days. They learn quick. But anyways. All right. One thing that we specialize in here is the barbershop. It doesn't matter if it's sports, or if it's baby talk, or we're talking about fishing, hunting, life in general, bankroll management, you name it, We talk about it in here. As Lucky just said, this is the fun barbershop talk you don't get from any other cappers. Can't beat some good old barbershop talk. We are the barbershop of sports betting. That is a fact. Kim Sim, good morning. Thank you for joining us. We are the barbershop talk of sports betting. If you're looking for somebody just to roll down the list, we only got 3 games on the board today, folks. We got college football, NBA, and Major League Baseball. If you want me just to roll down the list and give you sides and totals, team totals, this and that, you're in the wrong place. But if you want somebody that will shoot the shit with you, converse with you, and then tell you the reason why he's taking something, and then actually put money on that game, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Is that barbershop thing actually next to you, or is it fake? The one next to me is fake. However, I have a real one. I have a real one. It's literally right over there. It's sitting on the floor. I have a spot right here. Let me see if I can show you on the actual camera. I don't know if it'll show you. That view won't show you. That view won't show you. But I actually have one. I actually have one that lights up and it spins. I need to make a bracket. And I said after my stepson gets married this weekend, I already have measurements. I just need to go in my garage when I get home one day and make a bracket. I need to make a bracket so I can mount it to the wall. And then when we start talking about the barbershop, we can turn that pole on, we turn it on, it spins, it lights up, and we can have a grand old time. But this one right over there, or whatever direction I'm pointing at for the camera, right over there, actually. That one's not real. It's just on the screen. Can I squeeze in the Browns game when we start breaking down games? We'll try. We'll try. Gennaro, how are we looking today? Well, when I look out my office window into the parking lot, I see sun. I see blue, clear skies. I believe it's going to be a great day. I believe it's going to be a great day. Now, we even go fishing live with you guys. All right, take you guys and gals fishing. Gone fishing with Cap Nation today. We've been filming live shows fishing before. On Hell's Revenge, rock crawling in Moab. You name it, we do it. And we're going to have a grand old time doing it. Christy Thornton says, go Lakers. Jonathan says he felt bad for the Padres last night. You know, the Padres made the playoffs. That's all that matters. You know, they made it. All right, so it's time to get in gear, folks. I love the good barbershop. You guys know that. I love a good barbershop talk. We've been live for a while now. Haven't even broken down one game. The fact that 500 people, almost 600, are still here tuning in during the barbershop talk shows that we got something right. Because there's other videos out there that will give you both sides of the game 3 different times, and we don't need to name them or anything like that. You just watch 2 videos, you'll get both sides of the game 3 different times. But what you're going to get here, you're going to get my honest opinion and stuff that I actually bet. Stuff that I actually bet. And again, I just got a text message from the boss who is watching. Albert tuning in via text. Good morning, Albert. I see your text message. Thank you, sir. For what I was discussing earlier about the buy a year premium plays, get a year free. I was just told that it is true that I'm not going to get my hands smacked. Any premium play package buy a year, get a year free. That includes that 1 year premium play, 1 year personal play, guaranteed Saturday, and my game of the week combo. That's the big one. That's the one when they do that, that's the one that you get like the best bang for your dollar, but it's a big package. So again, Maximus, I know you were asking, any premium play package that's for a year that includes my personal plays, premium plays, even if it has my personal plays, but if it's a premium play package for a year, buy a year, get a year free. So there you go. If you're still watching, Maximus. And that's, when they do that, most people take advantage of it that time. So, all right. So, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to make some money, especially after yesterday. All right, especially after yesterday. Not a problem, Maximus. Not a problem. My pleasure. And I can't talk about the UFC just yet, but I will tell you this much. If you haven't bought the UFC package for tomorrow, don't buy it yet. You're going to want to buy it once I make an announcement, okay? Once I make an announcement, you'll want to buy it. But FC's got something special coming out for everybody. Okay? So, it's coming. I'm just waiting for him to text me. I'm just waiting for FC to say yes. I gave him a good idea, and he's supposed to run with it. All right. First game that we're going to break down. We're going to break down the baseball game. Jay Shep, how much is the UFC? It's normally $29.99, but I'm trying to get him to do something crazy, all right? Trying to do something crazy. General says, we love your show. You know, I appreciate everybody that tunes in. Even back in the day, you know, a couple years ago when it would be just 15 of us, you know, on a random Thursday. Lenny G says, good morning, Kyle and CD Peeps. My butthole hurts from last night. I'm going to fix it by buying a nice package from Cappers Direct. Also, hey, Kyle, thank you, Lenny. Appreciate it. And we'll definitely help you out there. Yeah, Rob, hey, thanks for doing the recap for me. Maybe you want to get on the live show for me. You could do the recap. Absolutely, Aaron. Absolutely. It probably won't be your last. Don't worry. I definitely got something for you. How much is the year deal? Well, there's a couple of them depending on what you want. But if you go to the website, and I'll post a link to it, and that way I'm not taking away from the breakdowns right now. But here's a link to it, all the premium play packages. You can click on that. You can go take a look at them. There's some that are just premium plays in my personal plays, premium plays with guaranteed Saturday, all of that good stuff. I know Brandon's on the big 2-year package. Brandon got the smoking deal. But yeah, Rob Jackson says Tulane, Bucks, and Yankees over first 5. Thank you for doing the recap for us. We've already done the recap, but thank you. Thank you. And at any time, I know, I'm just teasing you. I'm hurting too. Remember, here's the thing that most of you guys don't realize is I actually bet the games. So when you guys lose, I lose. Chances are I lost more, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you lost $1 or 10,000. It flipping sucks. All right? Losing sucks. I'm not a loser, and neither are you guys. So when you lose, it sucks. I try and be a perfectionist in everything that I do. From keeping my hair high and tight to hide the bald spot in the back, to winning. I mean, I demand perfection in everything that I do, especially when it comes to winning and betting on sports. Mark, how do we get your picks on the 2-year deal? There's a premium play and personal play package that includes guaranteed Saturday and my game of the weeks. That one includes it. There's one combo package that includes both, and it's right on the website. It's the very last package. Nathan, what platform? It'll be on all of them. I'll post it on the YouTube. If I get a text during the live show, I'll let you guys know why we're still live. But if not, I'll post it on the YouTube community page. It'll be posted on my Twitter, the company Twitter. It'll be emailed out. So if you're a member on our website, you'll get an email about it. All right, you'll get an email about it. And I'm going to post a link to my Twitter. That way, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter. Post extra free plays there from time to time. And that way, if I don't get to make an announcement, it's right here. And if the UFC was my program, I'd already just make the damn announcement. All right, so we're going to do baseball. We're going to jump right into baseball. After baseball, we'll go do the NBA. After NBA, we'll do the college football game. And anything after that, we'll try and jump into the future, all right? AKA Saturday, Sunday, see about some early stuff. John Ryan says, Kyle, I got to eat. Let's get down to business. We've been in business. We've been at Barbershop. It's part of the business. Matter of fact, it's the fun part of the business. How do you be a member on the website, Yvonne? You go to the website, cappersdirect.com, and you get on a package. Kyung, does the 2 days premium plays include the Sunday NFL? If you're talking about the promotion where you can get 2 days of premium plays for free, then it will include, if you do it for Saturday and Sunday, you'll get Sunday's NFL card, but you're not going to get the Sunday guaranteed NFL play. Our guaranteed plays are always separate. Bankroll says, I learned my lesson from Parlays. Parlays are the devil. But there's a link to our website, Yvonne, if you want to become a member of our website. You can always act like you're creating a package to create an account. You don't have to, once it gets to your credit card, asking you for a credit card, you can always stop, and your account will already be created. You'll have a username and a password at that time, and you'll automatically start getting the emails that we send out. Real Champ says, Johnny, you good dog. Hope you win, bro. We're definitely going to win today. Johnny K says, so confident, I already bet that one. Well, hopefully you bet the right one. Hopefully you win. All right, so diving into it. One baseball game today. That sucks. Guys, I love betting baseball. I hate going to a baseball game. To me, there's nothing more boring than sitting at a baseball game for 3.5 hours. To me, it's not exciting, but I love betting on it. I make more money betting on baseball, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Unfortunately, we got one game today, but you know what? We got to roll with it. The combo package includes guaranteed Saturday and the Sunday NFL guaranteed play, as well as the UFC Max Fight Pick, for everybody that doesn't know. All right, so we get the Yankees and the Rays. Game 5, elimination game. One team is moving on, the other is going home. 7-10 on the East Coast, 4-10 on the West Coast. Garrett Cole. Somebody asked me earlier, is he going to earn that $300 million contract today? First of all, he's already earned it. But he's going up against Glass now. This is going to be a game. Talk about a Friday night game. I'm kind of glad they're starting 2 hours before the NBA Finals, because this game definitely deserves a primetime spot. After the Yankees made their big mistake in Game 2, starting out with an opener, trying to play the Rays game with an opener, and then bringing in J.A. Happ and leaving him in to get beat up in a bad situation knowing that he's going to face 5 straight left-handed batters, and he fares horrible against left-handed batters, they all but sealed their fate. They battled back after winning game 1. They got it done yesterday, unfortunately, because we were on the other side, which means we lost. But here they are, forcing an elimination game after winning game number 4, 5-1 yesterday. It was 2-0 after 2, then 2-1. The first 5 over was looking great, and then it nosedived. Pew! Just like our bets yesterday. Now they put up some more late, unfortunately, in the 6th. They got us up, they got us to the 5 at, in the end of the 6th. But unfortunately, that don't count when you're taking the first 5. But as far as today's game goes, Tyler Glasnow on for the Rays. Just pitching just a couple days ago, went 5 complete innings. Yankees roughed him up. Rays still won that game. But the Yankees roughed him up in the 1st and the 3rd. This is an elimination game, so factor this into the equation. Obviously, the loser's going home, the winner's advancing. They will spare no expense going to the bullpen today. If Garrett Cole gets rocked early and he can't shake out of it, they will go to the pen. If Glasnow gets rocked early, they will go to the pen. There's no better bullpen than probably Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay has the ability to go to the bullpen. Frozen screen, thank you. I'll get that fixed. To go to the bullpen and definitely affect the outcome. Now, what are we going to get out of these two pitching in their pitcher's duel? I'm definitely looking forward to this game. Now, Garrett Cole is out last outing, went 6 complete innings, gave up 3 runs. Now, the Yankees did get that 9-3 victory. Gave up 6 hits, 3 runs. He fanned 8 batters, gave up one walk as well. But the Yankees didn't pour on the runs until late. Granted, they were winning 4-3 going into the 9th. But that's where the Yankees put on the damage. That's where the game went over the total. And that's where they pulled away. Real Champ says, whose bullpen's going to crack? I think the Yankees' defense overall has been a mess this year. As far as all of that goes, the Yankees have been very hit or miss. Very hit or miss all season long. 33-27. They played injured for a lot of the year. Rodney, why did they ask for your last 4 at BetOnline? I know they asked for your PIN. I don't think they asked me for my last 4, unless you use a credit card. If you use a credit card, they might, to verify identity, to probably prevent credit card fraud. I know they asked for a 4-digit PIN. Other than that, I use Bitcoin at BetOnline, so I don't know the process of using a debit or credit card. I always use a Bitcoin. Use Bitcoin. And again, you guys asked, so I know Steven asked about PayPal, Venmo. I got the company working on Venmo, Cash App, that whole works for people, but our system's automated. So we take payments on the website, it credits it to your account instantly, and you get access to the plays. So we can take, PayPal off the site, all of that stuff. Kind of a pain in the butt, but we could do it. But also Bitcoin. Crypto. We do take that. We have a lot of clients that do pay by Bitcoin and crypto. So anybody that wants to pay by Bitcoin or crypto, you always have the capability to. Thought I'd add that as well. Yes, Glass now is definitely a backup. Snell is backup for Glass now if the situation arises. Win or go home, they will spare no expense. Either team. Either team. Real Champ says, I've got a hunch this one's going over and early. It's going over the winner, and I'm hoping Yankees, but mind really think Rays win. Pamela Garcia says, love Bitcoin. We use a lot of it. I'm always using Bitcoin. I cash out by Bitcoin, always have access to Bitcoin. Bullpen makes me start to lean under after more thought, but only if it gets up to 8. Pulling up the odds on this one, let me log back into the BetOnline account. It's been sitting idle here for the last hour, so it logged me out. But taking a look, guys, and popping up the odds for everything. First of all, today's game, Yankees coming in as the favorite. $1.46, laying $1.46, plus 135 for the Rays. Yankees minus 1.5 is plus 111. You're getting plus money, taking the run line. Total on this one, 7.5 minus 105, which means a lot of you are probably getting 7 minus $1.15 or maybe even $1.20-ish. As far as that one goes, most of these games, and you have to remember, most of these games didn't start out long bombing it, high scoring. There's been a big inning. To push the game over. Garrett Cole's last game, if you guys remember, ended up being 12 runs in that game. We had the over. I'll be honest, that was luck. We got lucky on that one. Yankees put up 5 in the top of the 9th. Without that, it's a 4-3 game. Unless the Rays would have tied it up. But either way, we've needed some work to hit some overs on the Yankees and the Rays totals. Mark says 7.5 plus 102. Exactly. So you're going to need to figure out a way to manufacture 8 runs in this game. 8 runs, knowing that every starting pitcher on both teams will be in the bullpen. Every reliever is available. Every starting pitcher is available. If you don't think J.A. Happ's available to come in, even though he doesn't like coming in those situations, he's getting paid. He'll do what he's told. Sorry, I don't have that, Edward. I can look it up just by looking up each team, but I don't have that not sitting in front of me anyways. But every pitcher is available, every quality pitcher, and they will spare no expense to make sure they advance today. One gets in a jam. Andre says, if Happ comes in, take the Rays. If Happ comes in as a reliever with runners on base already, could definitely be take the Rays live. But if they bring in Happ and he's coming in as a middle reliever with nobody on, then I think he'll be all right. But Happ has already said he does not like coming in a bad spot. But as far as this one goes, Daniel, I believe you're correct. I believe they're both sitting with basic same record. But as far as this one goes, Robert Jackson, thank you. I see you just purchased the 3 days of premium plays. You're also new to our website. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad to have you on board. And premium plays will be posted within about 20 minutes of us getting off the live show. Cecil says, listen up, guys. School's in session. Real Champ says, I'm just betting the over. As far as this one goes, as far as the total goes, I'm not on the opposite. As of right now, I side towards the opposite. I side towards the under. And that's just a straight lean. All right, that's a straight lean. And for the 600 and almost 60 people, actually 660 that are here right now, I want to give the full disclaimer on what a lean to an actual bet is, okay? If I give you guys a lean, it means it's exactly what it means. I'm leaning in a certain direction, okay? Doesn't mean that I'm necessarily betting that. So, doesn't mean I'm necessarily betting that. Now, will I bet leans from time to time? I will bet leans, okay? And if I do, especially during the live show, how I show you guys copies of my tickets, I'm probably the only one on YouTube, or the internet for that matter, that will actually log into his betting account and bet the game and mirror my screen so you guys could actually see me bet the game. But if I'm actually betting the lean, I will tell you guys. King Woobsy says over 7 minus 125. Sounds about right. Whereas the 7.5 is getting plus money. But a lean is just that. As of right now, it's an early lean. If it's a free play, I'm betting it. If I tell you it's a premium play, I'm betting it. If I tell you it's a personal play, I'm betting it. If I give it to you guys as a free play, I bet it. Now, either somebody needs to leave or somebody needs to come, because the current viewer sitting at 666 is not a good number. All right, so hopefully somebody comes or leaves here shortly. Cecil says leans are better than actual picks. I wouldn't say leans are better than our premium plays. Leonard says, I'm taking a run in the first inning. A run in the first inning plus 150. These two lineups are more than capable of putting one in the seats early, and in the sixth inning, it's still 1-0. Agree with you 100%. There's 3 teams in baseball I will not bet no run in the first, or the under in the first, however you want to word it. One is the Yankees. The other is the Braves, and the other is the Dodgers. Those are the 3 teams that I will not take as an under in the first inning or no run in the first inning. Those are the 3 teams that I will not take. Okay? Those are the 3 teams I will not take. Now, Garrett Cole in his last start, if you guys remember, he gave up 2 home runs. He's given up 4 home runs in his last 3 starts. 2 against Tampa Bay. All right? He actually gave up, in his last 4 starts against Tampa Bay, he's given up 7 home runs. 2 in the last 3 games apiece. 2, 2, 2, and then 1. So far this season, he's given up 7 home runs to the Tampa Bay Rays. But yes, Cecil, the leans are quality. And here's the difference between us. Free plays. So like yesterday's free play on the Bucks. We lost it, guys. We lost it. But that wasn't just an ordinary free play. I'm not just picking shit out of my ass and throwing it at you guys to give you guys a free play. I bet the games. The free play yesterday, it was actually a premium play. The Bucks laying 3.5 was actually one of yesterday's premium plays. Unfortunately, I didn't give you guys the winner. So a lot of times we'll lose a free play, but premium plays will go 2-1. And it just so happens the one that we lost happens to be the free play. That happens so many times that it's stupid. So when we give out a free play, they're usually paid plays. They're usually right out of one of our packages. Just remember that. So as far as this one, I do lean towards the under. That's the sole fact that it is an elimination game. Every pitcher is at their disposal. They can't let a game get out of hand here. They absolutely can't. You may see a closer come in in a tough spot where they need one out. And it could be the 7th inning. It could be the 5th inning. It could be the 7th inning. It could be anywhere. There's nothing that's off the table when it comes to thwarting going home. These teams are hitting machines? Absolutely. Anytime you bet the under on the Yankees is absolutely scary. So I'm not saying bet the under. By no means did I say bet the under. I said I lean towards the under. But guys, 7 runs, 8 runs in a Yankees game, how many times have we seen that in one inning with the Yankees? It happens. Total is either 7 at minus 125 or over 7.5 at plus money, plus 105, 107. So that's why it's just a lean and it's not an actual play. That's why it's just a lean. Okay? As far as individual team totals, Yankees are set at 4.5 at plus money, plus $1.15. It should be at 4. It's juiced. All right, Tampa Bay's at 3.5 at plus 123. It's juiced. I'm off of those completely. Won't even touch them. Won't even touch them with your money. Mike Brown says the heart wants Tampa Bay, but the mind says the Yanks. I think Voit and Stanton are swinging it, and one swing could plate 2 or 3. 100% agree. 100% agree. Alex says both teams can hit regardless of who's pitching. Just my thought. I agree with you 100%. Elimination game, game 5. This is where those big boys from the Yankees, this is where they earn their keep. This is where they earn their money. But as Cecil said, truth be told, the Yankees' bats aren't hot. 100% correct there. The Yankees have not had it hot. They got the pilot light lit. All right? The pilot light is lit. But that heat ain't cranking. Anthony says Aaron Judge has to come to the party today. You know, getting hits, like we said, you can see it where there's, 15 hits and 7 walks in a game and 22 runners reach first base. But if they don't get a timely hit with runner in scoring position, there's no runs up on the board. Matthew says, I'm taking the better bullpen than the guys that execute the small ball game. The better bullpen is definitely when it comes to the bullpen, it's definitely the Rays all season long. Nicholas Malik says Rays plus 140 is what I'm going with, and the over. Judge is swinging at everything right now. When you get an uncomfortable batter, they generally take bad swings. John Ryan says the casinos want us to take the Rays. They know the Yankees win. Yankees make for good business for everybody involved in baseball, that's for sure. Andre putting out a fact, guys. Andre putting out a fact. The Yankees, he says anybody can come through for the Yankees at any given time. So they're built for a one-game showdown like this. Bullpens are generally built for longevity. The way the Yankees are structured, I agree with you, Andre. And Andre, we generally have the same thinking on a lot of subjects when it comes to teams and how to approach a game. Anybody for the Yankees can come through at any given moment, especially in a one-game showdown like today. Now, Matthew says the Yankees rely on home runs and can't play small ball, which I think is a negative for an elimination game, as well as the manager. We have seen Boone mess up in a toss-up game twice now. Has Boone messed up? Absolutely. Has he made wrong decisions that have affected his team? Absolutely. To say that they're built for only home runs, I don't necessarily agree with. Take, for instance, Voit. Is this guy a home run hitting machine? Absolutely. He's got 22 knocks on the year. Of those 22 home runs, he's got 37 other hits. Out of 213 plate appearances, he's knocked the ball out 22 times. He's got a total of 59 hits. And then old reliable DJ LeMahieu. He's only got 195 at-bats. Can he hit a home run? Absolutely. He's got 10 of them on the year. He's also got 10 doubles. And 71 hits. Do I agree that the Rays play better small ball? The Rays have performed better in the regular season. But the regular season doesn't matter. So playing small ball all year long doesn't matter. The Rays have had an excellent bullpen, which to me, in a Game 5, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good your bullpen did in a 60-game series or a 162-game series. Game 5, it's a pressure game. It doesn't matter if you play great small ball or great long ball. Because to say that the Yankees are built for home runs, I'd have to say is an overstatement. Because the home run to hit ratio for every Yankee, with the exception of Voit, who's at 59 hits and 22 home runs, is a lot different. And the fact that the Yankees can get home runs. The Yankees walk a lot. Don't forget that. If you've got a pitch to Voit, LeMahieu, and Hicks, and then Sanchez, all within 4, and then you go to the bottom of the lineup and see who you got. The thing with the Yankees, to say that they're not, and I'm not saying that I'm taking the Yankees. I'm just talking in general. Can the Yankees hit home runs? Absolutely. Can they put the ball in play and move base runners around? Absolutely. Do the Yankees get on base via walk? Absolutely. Absolutely. They definitely will. But no, I don't agree that fundamental baseball that the Rays play will win them a Game 5 more than the way that the Yankees are built. As far as the Rays, best team in the American League in the regular season. Hands down. Best team in the American League in the regular season, hands down. Mark, when do the weekend picks come out? On the day of the games. We don't release games generally days ahead of time. NFL is still having walkthroughs. Injury reports haven't been updated. Players out haven't been updated. So we put them out generally the day of. But as far as this one, Carlos says, new here, been watching you all week, lost yesterday, but all good. At the end of the day, it's a gamble. Absolutely, Carlos. Can't win every day. Can't win every day, brother, but we certainly do try, and we win a hell of a lot more than we lose. Oh, in the morning? In the mornings. So, like, tomorrow. No, that's different subjects. I thought you were talking about, like, when we'll put out Sunday's plays. No, they'll be out in the morning. They'll be out early in the morning. So, like, Saturday's plays will be out generally before we go live. Because on Saturdays, we go live at 6 a.m. on the West Coast, 9 on the East Coast. Games start at noon. And sometimes we go live for 3 hours. As far as the team total, I think they're juiced. 4 is better than 4.5. But I'm off the total on this one, on everyone. Team totals. I don't mind 4. I think 4 is better than 4.5, but I'm off the totals. Edward says, if the Yankees were healthy all year, you know they'd be the number 1 record. I agree with you. Omani Duckett Money says that Yankees will most likely close it out tonight 6-3. Great prediction. I like that score prediction there. Edward says that's what a billion-dollar payroll looks like. Exactly. William says you're going to make my heart fail talking so nice about the Yankees. My hatred for New York teams is starting to not show, right? All right, so don't worry. We'll get to the other sports in just a little bit. We'll get to basketball in a little bit. We're still on baseball, so settle down. Settle down, Roadie 401. Settle down. We'll get there, I promise. I promise we're talking about all 3 games eventually today. I don't care if we got to be live for 6 hours. We're talking about them. But as far as this one, I do lean towards the under. I do lean towards the Yanks. All right? I do like the Yankees today in this situation. Just got to take into consideration, are you laying the $1.46? Are you laying 1.5? First half line is minus $1.60 for the Yankees. Plus 140 for the Rays for the first 5. With a total over and under 3.5 in this situation. Just remember, bullpens at their disposal. Starting pitchers will be in the bullpens as well today. Maybe a live bet, exactly. Maybe a live bet if somebody gets into a bad spot or a bad jam, no outs, bases loaded, and the total's attractive, and they're bringing in J.A. Happ with, a string of 5 left-handed batters coming up, well, then I would probably live bet the over. Real Champ says I'm only 1 on the over, and I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you, brother. I don't have $1 in that fight. I don't have $1 on that, so I'm going to root for you as of right now. Now, my opinion may change between now and when I put out my personal plays, but as of right now, I'm not on the over. Okay? I'm not on the over. All right, so let's move to basketball. Let's change gears here. All right, let's change gears here. Let's change gears here. Let's change gears. We're going to move to basketball. Heat and Lakers. Game 5. Mamba jersey's going to be worn. And we're going to have some fun. So hang on one second. We're going to have some fun right now. All right? You guys know what that means. Give me 1 second. All right. So, if you guys haven't already done so, do us a favor. Hit that big thumbs up button. All right? Over 600 people here. Do us a favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. If you're new to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Monday through Friday, we go live. 10 a.m. on the East Coast, 7 on the West Coast. Saturday and Sunday. So tomorrow being Saturday, we will be live 1 hour earlier, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Time for a giveaway. Now, if you purchased a package 2 weeks ago that got the swag package, our hats sold out extremely quick. Hats just came back in stock. Okay, so swag packages will be going out to everybody that was owed a swag package for some of the contests and the packages that we had that included it. But gonna give away a hat here, ship it out to somebody. And remember, it's the first answer that shows up on my screen, not yours, because of the time delay. You guys are on like a 10-second time delay. Mine's not. So the first one that shows up on mine is the winner. If we have a tie, maybe I'll send out 2. Maybe I won't. But to the winner that guesses correctly, and no, it's not a numbers game, all right? So don't just flood the comment with numbers. But to the winner that guesses correctly, and if you use Google, you lose. Which NBA team won the 1994-1999 NBA Finals? And go. Guys, a little slow. Google ain't working for you, huh? Ryan C is the winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner in the Use Google to win a hat contest. Ryan C., the first to guess the Houston Rockets, which is correct. It went Bulls, Bulls, Celtics, Celtics. Ryan C. with the Houston Rockets coming in. Ryan knows how to use Google the fastest. Ryan, send me your mailing address. You can email me, Kyle@cappersdirect.com. Send me all of that. Real Champ says, LOL, question again. Gennaro says, Black Mamba all the way. Andre says, what was the question? It was, who won the 1994 NBA Finals? Ryan says, no Google for real. I know, I'm just teasing you. Edward says, I heard it late. So Ryan, send me your info. And I will send you out a hat. All right, so don't worry, we'll do more. We'll do more. You guys keep tuning in, we'll keep doing stuff, all right? All right. Ryan, email it. That way I can just copy and paste it right into the shipping tracking software or whatever it is that prints out the labels. You text it to me, and then I'm liable to screw it up. Daniel, you just hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It'll be the best thing that you guys do all week, besides getting on a package or the year package, which today is buy a year, get a year free. They're doubling up all the year packages. If you signed up for the Bet Online promo off of our website for 2 days of plays for free, I will get back to every one of you here shortly. Mike Smith, Barbershop for a minute. Are we still alive in the Cap Nation Bet Online Survivor Pool? I've got a bunch of teams still left. I think I got 12 or 13 still left. So we're still good. We're still hanging in there. Kyle B, I just saw your email. So make sure you have an account on our website. So go to our website, create an account, just pick any package, unless you have one. If you don't have an account on our website, pick any package. It doesn't matter. Put in your username, create a password. When it asks you for a credit card, you don't have to enter that in. And then just email me what your username is. That way, when we get done with the show, I can activate all of that once my plays are out. And then I'll get you on the plays. All right, so NBA game today. We've been live for a long time. We're just now getting to the NBA. We still got football to do after this, all right? Me, Barris, is cool channel, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Heat, Lakers, game number 5. All right, Lakers lead the series 3-1. We've got the Lakers coming in as the favorite yet again, which they will be no matter how many games they played. If it's 5 or if it's 7, the Lakers will be favored in every single game, just like we talked about before this series started. Before the series started, we said that they would be the favorite. Total on this one coming in a little lower than last, but still on the high side. As far as the odds, just reading through the comment section. Mike Smith says, looking forward to a wild Super Bowl party when we win. Man, if we win the Bet Online Survivor contest, we are having the biggest party that we could think of there, that's for sure. Give me 1 second, folks. All right, so as far as today's game goes, the odds on tonight's game, you've got the Lakers laying 7 minus 104, which means you can get them at 6.5 minus $1.14. Andre, did I say I have a side for this one? I do. Total is set at 216. All right. You can get the Lakers minus 6.5 at minus $1.14. Plus 7 is minus $1.16. Mike Brown says, Daniel, sounds right. 113-101 final. Ernesto says, I'm a Lakers fan, but I just don't see them winning tonight. Obviously, winning in 5 games is bad for business for not only the sports books, but for the NBA. Great for LeBron James and Anthony Davis, but it's bad for business. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I would much rather see 7 games than 5. Why? We get to talk about the NBA 2 more games. We get to break down 2 more games. I have fun doing it. We get to bet on 2 more games. However, let's be honest here. Let's use our brains. Let's think rational. I know for us men, it's hard. Sometimes we got to think with our, with our brain. With our little brains up here, right? So let's use rational common sense here. We're just going to break down the side like this, all right? Lakers close it out in 5. We're using our little brains here, all right? For everybody that doesn't know, we already have a free play out on the Lakers. The line's even better. It was 7 last night. It's down to 6.5 this morning, minus $1.14. Real Champ says the Lakers for Kobe finishing the Mamba jersey, you think? Absolutely. Now, that's not the deciding factor. I'm not weighing the Mamba jersey effect into the equation. The Lakers were winning game number 5 in general. All right? They came out flat. They let the Heat win 1. All right? They let the Heat win 1. Now, we're going to have a lot of people on the Heat. I get it. Daniel says the Heat can't win unless Jimmy scores over 25 points. The Lakers didn't cover the spread last time by virtue of luck. Buzzer beater, do-nothing 3 that had no bearing on the outcome of the game. All right? So we do have to fix that free play board because for some strange reason last night, when I came in after the wedding rehearsal, came back to the office, the free play board had completely reset. The Vibe Interactive board reset on us. All right? And then it gave us a losing day. So maybe we just needed it to reset because we're having a monster day today. All right? We're having a monster day today, and I'm excited to be able to have a monster day with all of you guys and gals that are tuning in from everywhere in the world. We got people here from the Philippines, Taiwan, Australia, you name it, we got people tuning in. We got people tuning in. So let's get to that Vibe Interactive board. Let's fix it up. Let's doctor it up. And let's put some money on the board. All right. I know I already gave this away in the daily free play video, but don't worry. I've got more stuff coming for you. All right. So we're going to come up here. Free plays. We got to fix this board. Today's the 9th of October. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, we got to make it look like it was. We like to know that we've got what the winners are. Winners. And we're just going to pile them under the winners, all right? We got Lakers. Except, if you didn't watch the daily free play video, it is better today. It is better today than it was last night because it's only a minus $1.14, and it's a half a point lower. All right, so we're going to put the first one up on the board. All right, we're going to put the first one up on the board. And remember, if you guys want 2 days of premium plays or 2 days of my personal plays free, right here. All right, right here, just go to the website. This is our website right here. It tells you exactly how to do it. All right, can't discuss it on here because YouTube gets upset at us. All right, we got to follow their YouTube community guidelines. And look at that. Look at these specials right here. Buy 3 days of premium plays or my personal plays, $99. But the big combo package right here. Week of premium plays, week of my personal plays, UFC Max Fight Pick Guaranteed Saturday, and the Sunday NFL Guaranteed Play. And damn, that's my ugly mug. That's my ugly mug. All right? So, Vibe Interactive board is up and running, and you guys know what that means. It is time to hammer the books. All right? It is time to hammer the books. Mike Brown says, is there any chance that LeBron doesn't get the MVP? You know, there's always a chance, but the reality is LeBron's probably going to get it. Okay? Until AD commands his own team, it's got to go to LeBron. It's got to go to LeBron. But, I mean, I do agree. It is a possibility. Alex, we don't put leans up on the board. We don't put leans up on the board. Mike Brown, why were you thinking it was 5? If you got 5, you never know, your book might have 5. Excellent, Ryan. I appreciate that. And I don't know what I need to do to fix my phone, but I use Outlook on my phone. And I do see your address right there, Ryan. But Outlook just crashes every time I use it. So I think I got to delete it and then reinstall it, which sucks because then I got to redo all my email accounts in there. But I did get it, Ryan. I do see it in there. And I will make sure you, Anthony, I know you've got a hat. Nathan up in Canada. Actually, Anthony, you have a full swag package. Nathan up in Canada, you've got a swag package. Everybody that was on the swag package deal a couple weeks ago, you guys have one coming to you. Hats were sold out. You guys could thank Alex. Alex bought all the hats. No, I'm just kidding. Alex did buy a hat, though. No doubt about it, the Lakers wouldn't be where they're at without LeBron James. LeBron James built it, no doubt about it. Ryan, I got your email address. Kyle B. I do see your email, and I will get you on my list of personal plays as well. We'll get everybody up there, okay? That's deserved, or not deserved it, but that's participated. John Ryan says, when he passed away, I said that this was going to happen. I do agree, Brandon. I learned early on as a kid. I think I was 12 or 13, 14, sitting at the dinner table with my grandma on my mom's side, and it doesn't matter if they were Republican or Democrat, right down the middle. It doesn't matter if you guys are. I learned early on, there's a couple things you don't talk at the dinner table. Politics, religion, how much money is in your bank account. So, does LeBron need to keep politics out of his game? It'll probably definitely benefit all fans involved. I get it. I understand it. That's one thing that I live by here. I don't care who you guys vote for. I don't care if you vote for Donald. I don't care if you vote for Joe. I don't care if you pencil my name in. All right? Feel free to pencil my name in on your ballots. I will never discriminate against you guys on who you vote for, who you pray to, who you look up to, or how much is in your bank account, or if you don't even have a bank account. That's one thing that I will never do. I will never discriminate against any of you. Real Chip says, let's all make America great again by winning tonight. That's a good one right there. And I definitely agree. Rodney Stanford, do I have to bet with Bet Online? You could bet, sir, wherever you want. Now, if you want the promotion that we're doing, where you get 2 days of premium plays, you have to at least open up an account and fund it and all of that good stuff. Real Champ says vote for Kyle. You guys are all my friends and family here at Cap Nation. And we don't discriminate. I don't care who you guys vote for. That I promise you. I don't care who you guys vote for. I don't care. And we do keep politics out of here because there's going to be people that like one side and people that don't like the other side. This is one thing that we don't do is we don't do politics. We don't talk religion. And how much money is in your bank account. Don't really care. Don't really care. We keep it clean. We keep it professional. And I love you all. Cecil says Joe or Donald can't stop these picks. Absolutely. Mike Smith says, we can tell your political stance just by your retweets. Well, I'm going to have to throw you off and retweet something for Joe then. Occasionally I get in trouble for retweeting something that, has my different stance. But regardless of what my stance is, I never treat you guys any different. You guys already know I'm an outdoorsman. I'm a hunter. I'm a fisherman. I'm a former Navy sailor. So it's pretty easy to decide what I side with. All right, so There's more to this game than just the Lakers. There's more to this game than just the Lakers. And just the Lakers laying 6.5. We've got the total. You've got individual team totals. You've got first half. You got live wagering the second half. You name it, we've got a lot of options. Lakers team total over 111.5. Heat over 104.5. What do I think about the race to 20, 30, 40, or 50? I think you should send me whatever you were going to bet on it. If you were going to bet 100 on them, send me what you were going to bet. I will buy you a package from our website with that money, and I will even send you half back as a rebate. And I'm just teasing you, Rhodey. As far as the 20, 30, 40, I was thinking of something smart, and it just wasn't coming. I'm tired. As far as the race to 20, 30, 40 proposition bets, I steer clear of them. Edward, I feel you there, but we can't even talk about that subject on here or say those words. We don't need the attention from YouTube. You know what I mean? But I'm right there with you. You know I am. Me and you don't disagree unless it's the A's and the Astros. Very often. But as far as this one goes, as far as the Lakers and the Heat go, the LeBron triple-double best prop bet. You know, there's some quality prop bets out there. But you guys have to remember, when it comes to props, they're like slot machines. They're everywhere. There's a reason why they're everywhere. There's a reason why they're everywhere. I agree with Mike. It don't matter to me who you guys vote for, but one thing that we won't do is we don't do politics in here. So I will start deleting the I can't trust this guy, I can't trust that guy, vote for this guy, vote for that guy. And I don't like deleting comments because it wastes my time. So it's one thing that I won't do is the politics or religion in here. It's like the one thing that we don't do. We joke a lot about a lot of subjects. You're all good, Edward. You guys are all good. It's the one thing that we've refrained from is we've stayed neutral to everybody. Everybody's got an opinion and everybody's entitled to it. You know? Gustavo, we talk about more than just sports. You know, we got the barbershop talk, but we won't even talk politics in the barbershop. Mike, it's never been an issue. No, we've always stayed off of it. Absurd says Hero's kind of lacking in the series. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. Kyle Braun says over and under for Kyle for president. We can talk about that one. Kyle for president. We can talk about that one. Carlos says he's voting for the Lakers. I'm voting right there with you. I'm voting right there with you. You know, another thing that I like in this game, I like the Lakers team total tonight. I think the Lakers team total tonight, I think they come out with a statement win to cap it all off. I don't think we get a low-scoring finals game number 5. I really don't. I know they put up 102 in their last game. It was the one. It was the one that stayed low. First game, 116-98. Second game, 124-114 in their victory. Then they lost, 115-104. And then, boy, we saw an odd game. Odd game number 4. Lakers win, 102-99. to 96. All of a sudden, the books threw us a low-scoring game in one of the games that had the highest totals of all the NBA games or NBA final games of the season. I know you were, Gustavo. I know you were. See, Mike Smith's got it right. If you wanted to bicker about politics, you just got to show up for family dinner on Thanksgiving, and it's coming up, folks. They say with band playing, it's always unders. Who's they? Right? Who's they? Cecil says Heat don't reach 100. I don't know necessarily about that. If the Heat don't reach 100, their team total of 104.5, I think will definitely be close. Now, as far as the total of 216, guys, we talked about this before Game 1 started when we had that lower total. I've capped every single game right around 217. You take 3 points out for error on either side, the over or the under. So if 217, that gets you anywhere from 214 to 220. If a total that I cap has at 217, at the books land anywhere from 216 to or 214 to 220, I'm going to be off of it. Just as this one. As far as the total goes, I can plead you a case on why we should be betting the over. I can plead you a case on why we should be betting the under 216. I have it at 217. 217, give myself 3 points for error on either answer. So, to me, the total, I got to be off of. Me Bear says, take ESPN with a grain of salt. That shit is for entertainment. Fact. And even in their daily wager show and all of that stuff, those guys aren't betting on the games. You're telling me they're sitting in Bristol filming a show and they're advocating they're betting offshore? Nah, they're not. They're not betting. We know that. You guys know that. We're smarter than that. They're giving out their opinion for what sounds good for TV. As far as this one goes, obviously I like the Lakers. I love them laying 6.5. As far as the total, I don't like the total. I liked the total in Game 1, and I haven't liked it since. All right? I have not liked the total since. Anthony, am I looking at a two-team teaser today? I think a two-team teaser is always a valid option today. Cecil says the GOAT is laying off. Use common sense. As far as the total goes, I don't like the total. I don't like the over. I don't like the under. Okay? If I was going to do anything on the total, I'd have to add it to a teaser, and I would tease it down. Okay? I would tease it down. Have I bet teasers on this so far? I have. Have we won most of them? We have. You can do a 6-point teaser on Bet Online. You can tease the Lakers down to 1 and the total down to 210. But even the total at 210, I'm going to be honest. Even the total at 210, I'm leery of. Okay? I said this in the last game and we lost that teaser. The only thing that I was worried about was the total. Even in this situation, I still don't know about the total. I have it at 217, which gives me anywhere from 214 to 220. Hell, you can tease the total under and you can raise it to 220.5. Or you could do a 6-point and you can raise it to 222. But I don't even like teasing the under at 222. Why? Because I can see the Lakers putting up some points. I do lean towards the Lakers over 111.5. Okay? I do like the Lakers team total today. I think they bust 111.5. I think they put up 112 plus. I don't think they have a 102-point game again. I really don't. They put up 116 in their game 1 victory. They put up 124 in their game 2. 104 in their loss in game 3. And they put up 102 in their game 4 win. What do I expect today? I expect a game 1, game 2 performance out of today, out of the Lakers. The Lakers are coming for blood today. They wouldn't put on the Mamba jersey if they weren't. Anytime there's an elimination game, real champ, I don't trust, my personal opinion, I don't trust the totals. I generally stay off of them. There you go. Edward, don't elimination games historically go under? They generally do. But again, if I was going to do anything on the NBA total, I'd have to add it to a teaser. And I'd probably tease the over rather than the under. I'm just being honest with you guys. May Bear says, I think putting them on kind of favors them. It's going to give them no statistical data that makes them a bigger favorite. The line didn't change at all. They're undefeated wearing them. They probably win tonight and they probably cover. That's why I'm betting them. Now, I'm not 100%. Nobody ever is. But I think they get the job done. Cecil says, truth be told, Butler ain't the GOAT. No killer instinct. I agree. Is Butler the best player in the NBA? No. God, no. Is he a great player? Butler is a great player. Jimmy Butler's a great player. Will he make the Hall of Fame? Probably eventually one day. Has he proven worthy of the Hall of Fame? No. What happened to all the hero talk? Game 1, game 2, hero this, hero that, hero this, hero that. Where's all the hero talk? That's right. They got to talk about Butler. Because hero didn't come to play. Edward says some NBA Lakers could blow him out and chill doing Kobe tributes all fourth. It's a possibility. No, I think the Heat come and be competitive today. I think it's going to be a great game. Hero is a rookie, absolutely. But you got to remember, all the talk, hero this, hero that. And the reason why he's not coming to play, probably because he's a rookie. Is he going to be a great player? Absolutely. He's got a long career ahead of himself. Long career against himself. A long career ahead of himself. Real Champ says Lakers first quarter in the bag. I think it comes down to the game that the Lakers want to play today. The Lakers are a dominating team. Let's be honest. The Lakers can dominate any game that they want. It's just a matter of which Lakers team comes out. Yeah, Robert, it was about an hour ago. 45 minutes ago. All right, so Lakers laying 6.5. That is on the Vibe Interactive free play board. As you guys can see, minus $1.14 is the juice. I also like the Lakers team total over 111.5. And I'm being honest with you. I will probably bet that. I will probably bet that. Okay? First half totals. Not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of. Lakers sitting at 57.5 in the first half. Not a big fan of that one, just full disclaimer. But I think the Lakers come to play today. All right? So, moving along, we've been live for a long time already. All right, we've been live for a long time. It's a long-ass show today. But we had, an hour and a half of Barbershop talk this morning, shooting the shit. Robert, you're always good, my brother. Yeah, Matthew, or else I wouldn't be betting the Lakers laying 6.5. Edward, you're cracking me up. All right, so moving right along. Moving right along. Give me 1 second. All right. Moving right along. Moving to college football. One college football game on the board today. But remember, just because I give out a free play doesn't mean it's the lock of the century and you should put your farm on it, all right? Always bet responsibly. Always bet within your means and manage that bankroll. All right, so college football today. Going to pop up all of that good, juicy stuff for everybody. Louisville, Georgia Tech. Going to have some fun today, folks. We're going to have some fun today. We got college football. College football in the house coming right up. College football coming right up. Going to be a great day today. I got to tell you, I don't know many people that are not on Louisville. Not saying that I am, but I do have to say, I don't know many industry insiders that are not on Louisville laying the 4.5 today. For valid reasons. We're going to go over all of that. Valid or not, we're going to go over all of that. Currently, the line at BetOnline, Louisville laying 4.5, minus $1.15, trending in the upward direction. Georgia Tech catching 4.5, total over and under 65 points. First half total is sitting at 33 with Louisville laying 3. First quarter has Louisville laying 2.5 with a total over and under 14, minus 105. Team total points, Louisville over 34.5. Georgia Tech sitting at 29. As far as everything in this one, first of all, let's take a look at where the line started, and then let's take a look at where the money's at. Both important. First of all, line opened up Louisville laying 5. Not that big of a change. It has came down 0.5 point. It has came down 0.5 point. Total opened up at 65.5. It's also down 0.5 point. Not much movement when it comes to this one. Now let's take a look at where the money's at. People ask me all the time, why is it important to know where the money's at? The reason why it's important to know where the money's at because it will tell you when and how, not how, but when you should bet. How soon or how late. First of all, 86% of the money coming in is rolling in on Louisville. The books are going to be rooting for Georgia Tech today. Now, Georgia Tech smashed them 2 years ago, 66-31. Okay? Heavily bet Louisville today. 86% of the money coming in is on Louisville. When it comes to the over and the under, and that's against the spread, that's laying the points, it's 85% on the money line. When it comes to the over, the under, 55% on the under, just 45% on the over as of right now. Okay? People ask me all the time, why is that important? It is very important to know. Because let's just say, obviously, a lot of money coming in on Louisville. Chances are that line will go back up to 5 before it's all said and done. If you know everybody's going to be betting on Louisville and that line's going to be pushed up, you want to beat the closing line. The object of this game is to win. Generally, he who has the best closing line has the best opportunity to win. Doesn't mean that that's going to happen. Doesn't mean you're going to win just because you beat the closing line. But the best closing line will give you the best shot at winning for whatever side you're taking. So if you know everybody's going to be pounding the snot out of Louisville, you're probably better off betting them sooner rather than later. Or if you know everybody's going to be pounding the snot out of Louisville and you want to bet Georgia Tech, you don't bet early, you bet knowing that that line will more than likely go up, so you hold off. You hold off and you hope you get the better line. No different for the over, the under. If they're pounding the under and you want to take the over, just let the public and let the sharps bet it down for you and you get a better line. Or if you know it's going to go the opposite way, bet it early. Bet it sooner rather than later. Use that information to your advantage. Don't use it to where you should bet. Oh, everybody's on Louisville, so I'm going to bet Georgia Tech. Well, I got news for you. The book gives games back too. All right? The book loses too. So don't use that information on to where you should bet. Use it on how you should bet. That's important. That is important. All right? So let's dive into this game. Louisville, Georgia Tech, both of them 1-2 straight up. Georgia Tech 1-2 against the spread, 2-1 to the over. Louisville is also 2-1 to the over, but they're 1-1 against the spread. When it comes to both of their meetings, okay, or when it comes to both of their games so far, through 3 games, let's take a look at Louisville. They won in week 1. Beating Western Kentucky by 14. They were laying 13. They beat them 35-21. That game also went over the total. They had a total of 54.5. They got 56. Then against Miami, they got beat 47-34. They were catching 2 and they got beat by almost 2 complete touchdowns and 2 extra points. That one also went over the total of 66 with flying colors. Then they just played Pittsburgh and they lost. They were catching 3. They lost 23-20. They ended up pushing in that one. Okay, that one stayed under the total of 53 by 10 points. Now, Georgia Tech, on the other hand, they also won in week 1. They beat Florida State 16-13 in a 3-point victory. Game stayed way under the total of 49, and they covered the 13 points that they were getting as a 13-point dog. Then their next 2 matchups against UCF and Syracuse. They lost to UCF by 4 touchdowns. They lost by 28 points. They were catching 9.5. They lost by 28. Then against Syracuse, they were laying 7.5, and they lost by 17. Their prior 2 games both went over the total. Their game against Syracuse went over 52.5 by 4.5 points. And their game against UCF, which we saw a total of 63.5, had a total of 70. Georgia Tech totals have been going over their last 2 games, but not by much. Tim, what's going on? Fast B, what's going on? What screenshot do we need from BetOnline? I need the one that with your sign up and your most recent deposit. But again, feel free to email me that. YouTube's got requirements that don't allow me to talk about that stuff here. Fred Handy, Kyle, do you accept MoneyGram deposits for the BetOnline promotion? If they do, you're not betting through me. We don't take bets. I just advise you guys who's your best opportunity to win. Frozen screen, thank you. I will get that fixed right now for you. But I don't know. I always do Bitcoin when I deposit with them, so I don't know what else they do. You have to look on their website. Eric J, do I like Mitch Wilson? Who's Mitch Wilson? Back to the Louisville Georgia Tech game. Louisville 7-0 against the spread. Their last 7 games on the road after a close straight-up loss of 3 points or less. Georgia Tech 1-7 against the spread. Their last 2 years at home under head coach Hollins. Not a good against the spread team, that's for sure. Georgia Tech 13-2 to the over their last 15 games when there's a total of 60 points or more. When the total is set at 60 points or more, Georgia Tech generally goes over. Do I like them? I've never met them. I don't have any issues with them, but we don't promote other people, especially that have live shows that go on at the same time as us, that don't draw anybody to their shows. Edward, I try and slip it in there, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Eric, I know who he is. I've never met him before. Reg says he left someplace and came here. But Edward says most people do. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, so you guys crack me up. I think they go live at the same time as us, so they're probably upset that we're getting 500-600 people on a live show. And Eric, you like it here more? Fantastic. Glad. Appreciate it. Never met the guy. Don't know really anything about him. Know he's got a beautiful home in Hawaii. I've seen that. But I think, you know, they go live at the same time as us and they draw 20 people and we draw 600. Cecil says every so often, I think that's a cat or a dog gets a steak. I can't tell. Tonight I'm thinking Georgia Tech. I can't see what that emoji is. I can't see if that's a cat. That's a little pussy cat, Cecil, or if that's a dog, one of the two. But as far as this one, again, nice little trend for everybody. Georgia Tech 13-2 to the over when the line on the over and under is set over 60. But don't forget, Georgia Tech put up that 66 points in their last meeting. Their last head-to-head game, which was 2 years ago, they put up 66 on them. We saw almost 100 points in that game. What to expect out of today's game? Let's take a look at quality of opponents. Georgia Tech beating Florida State. Florida State sucks this year, all right? They sucked last year, and they're going to suck the whole year. Florida State, if you're a Seminoles fan, I apologize, but you're riding the suck bus all year. Deal with it, okay? They played UCF, and they lost. They're UCF. And they lost to Syracuse as a 7.5-point favorite, and they lost by 17. And they should have won by 8 to cover the spread. Quality of opponent, Louisville. Western Kentucky, nice little tune-up for them, but Western Kentucky can put up some points. Miami, they lost to Miami. They lost by 13 to Miami. Miami's trending in the right direction this year. Miami is trending in the right direction. I give Miami that. Pittsburgh, quality opponent. They lost by 3, 23-20. They were catching 3. They covered the spread. Taking a look at both teams. Louisville averaging 29.7 points per game. They're averaging 156 on the ground at 4 yards a carry, 252 in the air at 8.3 yards per passing attempt. Georgia Tech, 19 points per game on average. Keep in mind, they put up 16 in a win, 21 in a loss, and 20 in a loss. They're not even averaging 3 touchdowns a game. However, run-to-pass ratio is fantastic. They're averaging 221 yards on the ground, primarily rushing the ball. They average 10 more rushing plays than passing plays a game. Let's put that out there. But they're also averaging 233 yards in the air, 6.7 yards per passing attempt. Their run game is averaging just under 5 yards a game. 4.9 yards per rushing attempt. When it comes to defense, both teams are giving up points. Louisville giving up 30.3 points per game on average every game. They're giving up 145 on the ground, 4.1 yards per carry, which the per carry number is the exact same as Georgia Tech. You'll hear that one in a second. They're also giving up just 225 in the air, holding teams to 7.4 yards per passing attempt. Same number as Georgia Tech, believe it or not. As far as what they're giving up, Georgia Tech giving up 33 points a game. They gave up 13 to Florida State. They gave up 49 when they got their ass beat by UCF, and they gave up 37 when they got their ass beat by a 7.5-point dog in Syracuse. They gave up 172 on the ground on average, 4.1 yards per passing attempt. Fast B, feel free to email me, Kyle@cappersdirect.com. But it actually says right on our website, Twitter, and my Twitter and the company's Twitter exactly what screenshot you need. They also got torched in the air at 270 yards by passing offenses, giving up 7.4 yards per passing attempt. Q's is quality. Syracuse has a quality program this year. They should have not have been a 7.5-point dog, and there's a reason why. As far as the turnovers, expect turnovers. Louisville -5 through 3 games on turnovers. The reason why both of these programs do not have a winning record through 3 games, turnovers. Alex says Game 7, Major League Baseball, Rays in the over, deadlock. Alex, there is no Game 7. Game number 5 today, brother. Just teasing you. But if you can get to Game 7, Yankees-Rays Game 7 is a lock. Yes, there is no Game 7. But as far as this one goes, Louisville -5 on turnovers through 3 games. Georgia Tech -6. The turnovers have plagued both teams. Both teams combined through 6 complete games have 11 turnovers. Through 6 games combined. 3 on each team. Three by each team. Now, under or over in this one? Under or over in this one, Ryan is wanting to know. As far as this one goes, as far as the total goes, Edward, Game 7, 100% guaranteed not to lose, first lock in the history. Exactly. Total set at 65. Okay? Total set at 65. Both defenses are giving up points. Georgia Tech offense struggling. Can this be the game that they get some points up on the board? I do believe it is. 65 may be tough, a tough stretch to get. 65 may be a tough stretch to get. No opinion when it comes to the total on this one as far as the full game total. Okay? I do think both teams come to play early. I think both teams get a fast start. One thing that I will be betting on this one, and I'm going to give it to you guys free. Now, I wish the line was a tad bit different. I cannot lie. I wish it was 13.5 minus $1.20, not 14 at minus 105. Georgia Tech's team total. I actually don't have... Oh, there we go. 29, Edward. 29. The first quarter bet of over 14. I think we see some points. I'm betting over 14. Now, I'm going to wait, and I'm being honest with you. So don't rush out and bet the over 14 right away. I would wait. Wait, check back. If you have 13.5 right now, bet it. Bet it. I'm going to give out Louisville, Georgia Tech, first quarter over 14. I'm betting it. I think we see at least 3 scores, and I think 2 of them are going to be at least a touchdown. All right? Louisville, Georgia Tech. Boy, we got some crap up there. There we go. Wow, this is all spelled wrong. It's plus money right now. It's plus 105. I think the worst case scenario is we're sitting at 14 and we're getting our money back on a push. But to be honest, folks, I think we get a victory on the Vibe Interactive board. I think both teams coming out slugging. I expect a lot of points early. Now the second half could be a whole different story. I think we'll see a lot of points early. And then I think we'll see it peter off towards the second half. Fourth quarter primarily. Alex, what do I think about the NBA? You got to rewind. We've already talked about NBA. We talked about NBA for a while. Went over that situation as well. So that is a play that I will be betting. If you're on my personal plays, that is one that I will be giving you today. Real champ, so this game is total over. No, this game is not total over. I did not give out the over 65. Matter of fact, I expressed caution betting the over 65. I gave out the first quarter over 14, but I also advise you guys to wait betting that as it's plus money right now. Matter of fact, it just switched because somebody already bet it, but I'm going to hold off and I'm going to wait and I'm going to hope that that line goes to 13.5 because 13.5 is better than 14. However, it probably won't, but at one point I will be betting this one, and if you're on my personal plays, I will be giving you this game, as well as many other games to be betting today as well. And if you guys want to get on board, feel free to get on board. If you don't, no big deal. 3 days of premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, $99. The big combo package, a week of premium plays, a week of my personal plays. You get guaranteed Saturday tomorrow. You also get the guaranteed max fight pick tomorrow. You also get the big Sunday NFL guaranteed winner, which we're 4-0 on the year, and we will be winning again on Sunday. If you want all of that, it's $300. Also, if you buy a 1-year premium play membership today, it is buy 1 year, get a year free. I know Maximus was asking about that. Leonard says they missed tackles like I missed the breakdown, or somebody missed the breakdown. Not very good. I expect points. I expect points too. If you're saying that I missed the breakdown, well, definitely didn't. No, I did not get the text on the UFC, but it will be posted later today. Edward, Louisville's defense, any good? They give up 30 points a game. They give up 145 yards on the ground, 4.1 yards per carry. And they give up 225 in the air. -5 on turnovers for the game. As far as their defense is about as good as Georgia Tech's defense. But no, not that good of a defense. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't miss a beat on anything that we do. All right, we'll be live again tomorrow for everybody that doesn't know. We'll be live tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. An hour earlier than our Monday through Friday schedule. Fred Handy, Kyle, once I email you with sign up and reach deposit, what do I do? What do? You wait. And that sign up only applies if you clicked on our link. So make sure you click on our link. You use the promo code, whatever that it says on the website. As long as you follow those instructions. Did I ever make a Bitcoin video? I made a Bitcoin video on how to deposit. I didn't do a Bitcoin video on how to sell or anything like that. But yeah, there's a Bitcoin video on our website. In the upper right-hand corner, if you cycle through those 3 videos, there's one on how to make a deposit. It was actually very simple. So, nonetheless, we'll be live tomorrow morning, so hit that subscribe button. I look forward to working with everybody. If you sign up with us, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably should. At CapNationKyle. Here's a direct link to my Twitter. Neverez says the last couple of days the show has been over 500 plus people. The secret is out. It absolutely is. That is a fact. And I absolutely love it. And it's all because of you guys. Do us a favor. Give us a big thumbs up. Exit out of that live chat. Click that little X on the live chat box. Help us get the video trending on YouTube. The bigger we make this, the more we'll do for you guys absolutely free every single day. So yeah, I know we were pushing 700 at one point today. We were pushing 700 at least at one point during the live show today, which was absolutely awesome. Awesome. Glad to have everybody here. And again, we'll be live tomorrow, guys. Dark and early in the morning. Okay, so don't miss out. Do not miss out. And it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. All right, guys? So remember, one thing that I always have to say, always bet responsibly. Leonard, you're very welcome, brother. Always bet responsibly. Always bet within your means. We will have losing days just like we saw yesterday. Okay, we had a rough day yesterday. It happens to the best of us. Overall, long term is where it's at. We'll bounce back. We always do. It's a gambling business. Sometimes you get punched in the nose. Okay? But always bet responsibly. Always bet within your means. If you got bills, take care of your bills. If you got bills, take care of your bills. All of that good stuff. Blake says, don't be an Oscar. Love it. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. And we will see you guys all live tomorrow, bright and early in the morning. 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Rob, a lot of people don't because they actually have to create YouTube accounts, or else we'd have all, 500 people in here chatting. If people created YouTube accounts, then they could hit the like button, and then they could comment in the comment section. And a lot of people watch on their cell phone, and they don't realize that you got to click the X on the live. You're on the live the live chat in order to see the thumbs up button, so a lot of people miss it. But that we appreciate it when you guys do. We always do. All right, guys, good luck, everybody. I'm out of here. If you're on premium plays, stand by. They'll be posted shortly. UFC will be posted in a little bit. Guaranteed Saturday will be out in a little bit as well. And it's going to be a good time. All right, guys, good luck, everybody. And remember, if you want the rest of our plays, get on board. Premiums, my personals, either one will treat you just fine. And we're going to have a great day today. Good luck, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy your Friday. Happy Friday. Be safe and bet responsibly. Take it easy, everybody. See you guys tomorrow morning.